sixth edition, it won't have like a big,
Nice.
like huge wealth. Of
Everything's
new items.
working.
It'll have like the same items as 5th edition.
I got
Changed to
check.
level 6.
Alright.
I was gonna say I want another Santa Claus with more different stuff.
There's a couple of something.
Other than, I guess some of the like races come from campaigns, which I didn't realize. And they just have all the racial stats like in the campaign. I was like, the fuck?
Can you guys see everything?
The table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Relatively well.
So we're
TM table?
It's all pencil drawings. I might have to need close, but I'll be fine. Orange?
Nope, that was only a pencil drawing.
Red?
And speaking of pencil drawings,
Shit.
here is your map.
Oh, that was the evil one, isn't it?
This was really hard.
Yeah, I don't like that one. And the thing is, I like the white and gold ones, but they're also hard to read, so I'm like, oh fuck, that was the worst. The orange one was pretty easy to read.
Yes, the orange one I think was made to be read easily.
Yeah, well, you know, we just have white ones with black reading. This one's nice, actually. I like this one a lot. Yeah, you can take this one. I only need one.
I need 12.
I have
Very much.
times 13 advantage.
And I will use it
No, I'll use all of it at
4
once.
times every encounter.
You know, for
Yeah,
like
times
13 d20s. Pick the highest.
So
That would just be
Jake, do you have
ridiculous.
dice?
Yes. Yes, I do, actually. I have a really quick chest of dice, but they're gone. Wow. Wow. Anyways,
I believe we were sleeping next to the barn.
yes. So to recap, from yesterday's session, we met the two adventurers, Fatashi and Andre. I just found out there's an I in your name. I was just going like Andre.
Oh, like
Like the giant.
A-N-D-R-E-I?
Yeah.
Andre.
Andre.
I was thoroughly waiting for the right time to make Princess Bride references.
The time is now.
Yeah,
The place
time
is
this,
here.
this fucking game is
This game is
hours.
all about pop culture references and
disguised as medieval magic.
I'm gonna have to take out. There are a few like magic and anime references. I'm gonna have to like, rename some people, change some places.
I don't know their names anyways. It doesn't matter.
That's fine. I'll say them every session. So you never run out of time. Anyways, our adventurers met up at a small tavern, the Toothy Traveler Tavern, on the edge of Stettin. It's a new tavern. They're still working on the name. You know, you can tell by the rough-hewn logs that it's made out of. But in that tavern, you befriended two gem merchants, who talk in unison. You took a drunken man upstairs and rummaged through his pack, but didn't take anything. Just learned about him, and then put him to bed. Literally just in his
Tucked
bed.
him in.
You little.
Like kiss on the forehead.
Yeah.
Very sweet. I would like to add.
Oh god.
Retracted the claws, just like petting at the paw.
And then after that, you interrogated poor drunken townsperson who just wanted to make cheese for the market and pee on his own house.
We tortured
He
him.
successfully did both.
You didn't torture him. You just like soothingly menaced
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is more terrifying than if we just fucking screamed at him with a knife.
True. But you did get one wheel of his cheese.
Yeah, we did.
Although you left a gold in the bag. So it's kind of just in the wash.
Which I like technically don't know about.
True.
I don't know about that. I don't know that he left gold.
Just pretend like you don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just make yourself forget.
Forget what?
It works. Oh my god.
DM magic.
That's like the name from now on. DM magic. But you end the night after this interrogation and after stealing a bottle of razor wine in a pile of hay outside the stables. So you wake up to someone yelling, "Get the fuck out of here! What are you doing?" And you rouse yourselves awake to find there is a angry villager with a pitchfork meant to move his hay, just like looking down at both of you. What do you do?
Sorry. We just we got here after the tavern closed, and we had nowhere else to sleep. And your hay is very soft and fluffy.
I'm blinking the light out of my eyes and immediately just bolts behind the corner of the house.
He lowers the pitchfork at you and goes, "Hay is for horses."
Yes, and
Get
I'd
out.
love to help you shovel some, or okay, I'll just leave. I'm just it's fine.
It is very early. It is like the break of dawn. This guy got up to start doing his chores. So there's not a ton of people out on this main road right here.
Good.
But you hear in the distance some beginnings of other places starting their chores. Other houses, shops.
As I go around the corner of the house, I look at the shop that's across from the tavern and check to see how it's doing in the morning.
It is not open yet. Yeah, it's not open yet.
Is there a sign saying when it opens?
Nope, there's just a little thing that says open, close.
Is there like
set to close.
Is there like someone inside getting ready to open?
Make a perception check.
Ugh, God, my rolls like shit. 9.
You can't tell if someone's inside doing anything. It just seems fairly quiet.
All right.
Do you want to investigate further, or do you want to move to something else?
That's fine. Because what it's like 5 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 a.m. Mm-hmm.
Is the tavern open?
You can check. You can,
Can I just like push on the door?
Yeah.
I walk up to the door and try and get in.
The door swings open,
Cool.
and inside, the only person awake is Brogger, cleaning some mugs at the bar.
I would like to approach the bar. Step up to Brago and say, "Good morning, sir."
He turns back around with a mug in hand and goes, "You're up early."
Yeah, wake with the chickens. Part of farm life, right?
Horses.
So, got some questions for you. You got some interesting town folk around here.
Sure do.
Do you know anything about the cheese maker?
Who?
There's a guy who lives at the end of the street down here who prides himself on his cheese.
End of the street. End of the street. He keeps polishing the mug. Oh! Was he here last night? Pretty late?
One of the 3. Yeah.
That would be Doran. He did mention cheese. Huh. He's never made it before.
Oh,
Who knows if it's gonna be good? That guy's a little...
thanks for the warning there.
Fuck. Damn it.
Slowly past the wheel of cheese.
I acquired the giant wheel of cheese.
Add 1 wheel of cheese.
That-
Oh my god. Barger places the mug back on the bar, turns it back to you and says, I mean, it's kind of early, but do you want, like, breakfast?
Yeah. I want breakfast.
What kind of food are you serving?
You mentioned chickens, so now I'm kind of feeling eggs. Maybe a little bacon.
If you had a chicken, I would eat that, but...
I need the chicken for the eggs. But I kill the chicken, I don't get any more eggs. What am I going to do? How am I going to eat breakfast?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I'll eat eggs and bacon.
I pull out a little
All right.
pack of rations and just start nibbling.
None for you then? Okay, sounds good. He heads back through the kitchen, and you can start to hear pans clattering and general utensil preparation. There is still no one else in the tavern.
I'm gonna sit down at the bar.
Yeah, same.
There. The smell of bacon slowly wafts in.
So what's the plan for the day?
Talk to some people. Find some magic.
Do you want to talk to them here, or do you want to like wander around the town? Do you want to check out that store?
There's probably not gonna be too many people in here until much later in the day.
It's true.
just wait until the shop's open.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, he probably knows when the shop opens. Okay. Yeah, we should ask him what he can do.
The smell of bacon grows stronger. You can hear a little bit of the sizzling through the partially open door. Wow. After maybe 20-ish minutes, Brugger comes back in with a plate of bacon and eggs for you, and another in his hand. And he actually stands up at the bar and starts eating with you.
I love that.
He needs to eat too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like compliment him on the bacon and eggs. And then like, hey, do you know when the shop like right across the street opens?
His mouth is kind of full of bacon.
Take your time.
Warbley's wares. Yeah, I mean, what, sun just came up. Give it like hour and a half.
All right.
He's an old man. He gets up pretty early.
Is there other places in town that like sell or buy items? Specifically like magical items, cool stuff?
Yeah. I mean, Warbley's got most of your adventuring goods. But we do have one blacksmith, got a guy with some horses. Other than that, most of these people are just like either slightly related to functions of the town or just like set up and manage the market.
I don't think the horse guy wants to interact with us, but okay, cool.
Continue.
So is it like busy now? Because you have a lot of people coming through for the festival.
Not yet. We're
Not yet.
expecting.
Yeah.
Normally
you
it's
you
probably-
get like huge amounts, like you get like a lot of like turnover, like people here for one day at a time.
Oh yeah.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is one of the easiest routes to go from Erewhon all the way to the west.
Right. Do you like stick with your like set number of rooms, or do you like turn it into kind of like this big like a like hostile bunk situation?
Like convert the rooms into what?
Like, so instead of having like a room with one or two beds that you rent out to like one or two people, you like put as many beds as you can in each room, and then for like slightly less money, but you can get way more people, but for slightly less.
I mean, there's like no one I'm competing with right here. It's me or nothing.
Got it.
So, like,
yeah, but
they're probably gonna pay.
But once you have full, okay, so but once you have full occupancy, people usually turn people away. So do you put like as many beds as you can, like you start renting out like the floor space of your tavern at night?
I mean, it hasn't come to that yet. But,
No.
I mean, who knows? Who knows how many people are going to be coming through? No idea.
You can just set up like a buffet.
That's a
of
good
food.
idea.
Like in the morning, you can just set up like a bunch of like bread and fruit for them to have for free in the morning, so you don't have to like cook.
Fruit's a
orders.
little expensive.
Okay,
Oh, Mr. Buddy.
I
Okay.
I like bread.
Yeah,
and
some bread.
I know a cheese guy.
Yeah, hey, that cheese is good.
If you want some cheese, you're giving it away to strangers, so you don't have to worry about its quality.
How did you even hear about him making cheese? Like, I barely just heard about it.
Well, we ran into him, like on our way to where we were going to sleep last night. He was talking about cheese. Yeah, just had
That's pretty late.
just had a fun little conversation about cheese. It was a good time.
Strange things.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, what else are you going to talk about in the wee hours of the morning?
I mean, probably not cheese. I don't talk about cheese at that time, and I don't.
Well, you're not a cheesemaker.
You got me there.
Yeah.
But I could become one.
That's true. You have
I
this
should
like
make
space.
cheese.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like the
Place
way
to sell
you
it.
think. He takes up his finished plate, moves it back to the kitchen, grabs for yours as well. You finished.
Yeah. I'm good.
Grabs him, brings him back. As he does that, you hear footsteps coming down the stairs. Very slow, They're not trying to hide themselves.
Very hungover footsteps.
Yep. Very hungover footsteps as the man from last night who passed out at the bar walks down the stairs and just like looks so dead. And he just goes over to a table and sits down and face plants. And just lays there. You can hear like soft He is in pain.
I'm gonna go get a little tankard and fill with water, and then put it on the table next to him as they drink out.
He looks up, bleary-eyed. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And he just grabs it with both hands and just goes like, and just falls off the stool, splashes the water on his face, goes, oh, fuck, oh. Okay, I'm up. Oh God, I'm up. All right. And he grabs the mug. Yeah. Whew. Okay, I've got it. And he grabs the mug and goes to the, I guess there's a water barrel. Now that's the cannon as well. He goes and refills it and sits back down and just starts drinking and looking at you like, quizzically.
You got some questions there, bud?
He puts the tankard down and goes, kind of. I mean, why? I like to assume that you're a good person, but why did you give me water?
You looked like you were in pain.
You're right about that. He takes another long draught of water. What is Tatashi doing?
Watching.
Staring.
Chuckling quietly. No, I mean, yeah, we saw how much you had to drink there last night.
Yeah, you know, normally I don't do that, but I don't know. I'm on an adventure.
Yeah.
Far from home. Why not? But alright, now I know. Now I know my limits. The beer's a little bit stronger here than from back where I'm from, but alright.
Where are you from?
I'm from Polston. Heard of it?
No.
That's fine. It's a small town towards the western frontier.
Fair.
It's a good town. A lot of good people, and proud to grow up there. But, you know, I feel like I've outgrown it. I feel like I need to make my way. Need to join the Mages Council. Yeah.
Lofty goals you have there.
He, for the first time this morning, straightens up and is more of his regular, like, pose.
How do you join that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out.
Uh-huh.
I just know that they're the best magical association in the whole Shevakire.
Yeah, 1,000 years.
Yeah, 1,000 years. I mean, it's got to be good. It's been around that long.
Exactly.
I mean,
Like beer.
are you guys going there?
Like common cold.
We're going for the festival.
Yeah. Looking to get
Mhm.
our hands on some like magic items, do some cool shopping, and
I've heard there's some amazing stuff in that city.
yeah,
Yeah.
good.
More than I could ever dream. But that also means there's danger. We've got to be prepared.
Are you prepared?
Puffs out his chest. Goes, yeah, I am. Got my trusty quarterstaff. And he looks and he goes,
And your water.
what? And my water. He grabs the water and he goes, and light appears from the water. He goes, yeah! With this, they'll definitely take me. And then he snaps his finger and the light goes away.
Did you just like turn it into wine there, bud? Or?
You look inside, it's just clear. It's still water.
Okay.
He just made it light up. It's like, wow, isn't that cool?
Poor unfortunate souls.
He's trying. He just doesn't know.
I'm gonna bend my head over really quickly and cast minor illusion to create a little wooden top to his mug.
He picks it up to take a sip and goes, ugh! What? And he turns the mug and falls out. And he's, oh, shit. He like taps it and realizes it's an illusion and goes, oh, another magic user.
It seems useful here and there.
I throw a fireball.
Counterspell! Oh my god. Not yet. You just make a full character that's just counterspell. That's the only thing to do. No. Please don't do that.
I can't learn.
am the bag of nope.
Oh my god.
I put it on items when you press it, it counters.
That's a good idea.
Rewind.
Oh my god. While you've been talking with him, Brager's just been going around, cleaning tables, sweeping up, and no one else has come downstairs. It seems like this guy was the only one to stay the night.
So Brager, I shout as he passes by.
Yep.
How many people are you expecting to come through today?
How would I? What? How would I even know the people that are coming in? I mean, I could tell like the townsfolk.
Past history of how many people you've had on any given day of the week.
This is an unprecedented event. I mean, I'd expect like 2 to 3 travelers a day, maybe 4, but
If there
I mean,
wasn't-
right now there's been like 6.
That's crazy, man. 6 people.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, most of the business I get is just from local townsfolk, especially on the weekends or market day. Like, whoa.
You should hire somebody to like help you out, like wait staff.
Oh, I did
Oh, okay.
for those busy days.
Right.
Why, you want a job?
No.
Fair enough.
Not unless it's yours.
No,
Well,
you have to
there
pay
it
me a
is.
hefty sum for this tavern.
I have 9 gold and 96 silver.
You can have a tap.
Maybe next time.
Well, if you do want to invest in the future, come on back. I mean, I could use the gold. Be
To
nice.
invest.
Oh. Join the Founders Circle. Drink for free! One-time fee. 500 gold.
It's not worth.
Yeah, not really.
Not this town.
No. Yeah, they've only got 2 beers. And
Yeah.
some razor wine, but that's like a special occasion.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, it's not.
They totally have razor wine.
Where did you put the razor wine?
It's in my bag.
Okay, you didn't drink all of it?
Did you say I didn't drink all of it? What a die.
I was asking. I mean,
I didn't drink any of it.
you had small sips when you were talking with First and
But
Matt.
the bottle.
You're right.
The bottle
You
she's
didn't
my
drink
bag.
it.
I didn't drink any of that.
Good call.
Because it's a tool for later.
Surprise. Oh my god.
That's how we deal with his antics.
I turn back to Barry's. When are you planning on leaving? It seems like we might be the only people through today headed for the festival.
He nods, sets his now empty tankard down, and goes, Well, got some time. I was kind of just hoping to see if there's anything in town that I could do. Like any things need fixing, earn a little extra money before I go on my way, because like this is the only town from here to Adra.
Well, this is the last town?
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
It's a long time on the road.
It's just like a straight 5 days through like field.
Well, I mean, you can go through the fields, but that's probably not a good idea. I mean,
Wait.
you see
I mean,
all
like,
that?
well, yeah, but like a road, but with fields on either side. That's what through fields normally means.
I mean,
Like,
that's the
fucking, like,
faster path, but like only military like Dawn Guards go through there.
why?
Because we're in the middle of the razor marches. Like the grass is taller than you; it'll cut you if you move through.
Why would you not go through the grass and stay on the road?
Well, that's normally what everyone does. You go along the route, and then you go up the river. It just takes a little longer. That's the normal 5-day route. It's only 3 days for the other one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Why don't they just cut the grass down?
That map is in the office. Out of character for a second. I just need to redraw the map of like the area you're in. But yeah, basically you can go.
Okay.
So there's like the town. Like this is the road. That way is fields of grass. And before this, you didn't know that it gets taller than people and cuts them to ribbons. This is the first time you've heard of it.
Yep. That is
But
true.
yeah, that's the other why most people don't take like the 3-day path. They take the 5-day. They go all the way west to the river, straight up north to Adra. But he nods and says, "Yeah, I mean, when are you heading out?
Probably.
Do you want to do anything?"
Probably soon, but I think we might have another like errand or two to run. There's like a cave situation that we're curious about.
He leans in close. He's like, "A cave
Yeah, probably full of like magical wonders.
for heroic exploits.
It's full of dead people.
A cave of wonders.
Cave of calamities.
Cave, yeah.
Cool.
Cave of calamitous wonders.
His eyes brighten as you talk about it, and even like mentioning the dead people. He's like, "Oh, that's an adventure. That's what I need."
You know,
Bring the nerd with us.
many hands make light work.
It's true. And I
He's a
only
pretty
have
buff nerd.
It's true.
He's ripped.
Yeah.
Do you want to join us for our exploration?
He looks at his tankard. He goes, "I need some more water, but then let's go. I'm ready."
Yeah, let's wait till your head is in a splitting thunderstorm, and then we can head out. We got some stuff we got to do first anyway.
Yeah, how about you like recover a bit, and we'll go because we need to stop by the magic store across the street. And then we'll
Fair
go
point.
back.
Fair point. All right. Meet you in an hour. I also need to get my stuff. I thought I brought it down, but ooh. And he goes over to the water barrel and refills a tankard, drains it, and then does another one. And just keeps sipping it there.
Man after my
Fucking
heart.
champ.
Oh, man. Hydrate. Hydrate.
Well, since he did that with beer, it's only right that he does that with water the next day.
I get up and peek out the door to see what the status of the shop across the street is.
At this point, the sign has been flipped to open. The blinds are up, and you can see in the windows that there are shelves of items, and one in the back with rolls of paper. Oh,
You're gonna start a fire. Fucking chill.
Good.
what do you want to do?
I immediately just slink out the door and head across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm following.
It's following
Just-
over. You can see down the road there are definitely some more people milling about, just going through their daily tasks. But there's no one coming up towards the edge of the road and towards the tavern and the shop. And you walk up, and as you look at the shop, it's a fairly old building. It's moderately well maintained, but like it's definitely not that nice, new, fresh feel that the Toothy Traveler Tavern has.
Right, yeah.
Say that 3 times fast. Oh. There's a big sign. It says in weird, squiggly letters, "Warbley's Wares."
In warbly letters.
In warbly letters. Haha.
I'd like to go up to the door and test it, see if it opens.
The sign says it's open.
I'm gonna test it.
Creaks open. Fairly well oiled, but definitely could use a little maintenance. And inside, you hear some hustling and bustling from the back area. It's a small shop, and as you look around, you can see most of what you saw through the windows. Just a lot of common items, small packs that you similar to the ones you carry yourselves. And then back set on the wall at the end is just racks of scrolls.
I would like to very quietly just start perusing what is immediately available.
As you look around, you can see just pretty standard tools for adventuring. Stepping out for a second, it's pretty much your like standard player's handbook, starting equipment.
Like a general store.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
general store.
Got it.
Yeah, like there are a few weapons, some light leather armor, but like nothing really robust. No like advanced martial weapons.
Right.
Approaching the counter, what can I discern from being on the wall? Aside from just piles of scrolls.
So hanging on the wall, there are more shelves with just blank paper and some more writing utensils, and then along this big wooden counter that you've approached is a small bell. Yeah, what are people saying in the chat? Do we need to change anything?
Saying stuff?
Yeah,
Oh, there's text there.
yeah. I can't read it on my phone for some reason. Hello.
Well, so I don't know who Hot Chicken Lie is.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
But like, can they hear everything?
is everything good? No one's saying. Is it good?
All right,
No. Yes. I guess there's a delay.
that's okay.
Oh well. I would like
Figure it
to ring the bell.
Tara says it.
Nice. The bell rings throughout the shop, and from the back you can hear, "Coming, coming!"
We're already
Bustle
in.
increases. What?
We're in the shop.
No,
Oh,
there's like
coming.
a back room.
He said
yeah.
come. I thought he said come in.
No,
And
it's
I'm
like
like,
coming.
dude, we're
coming.
in.
Yeah. Coming! Yeah, not come in. Because there's no bell outside.
Yeah, that would make sense.
And then from the back, you see a small, white-haired man
Nice.
comes through. He doesn't have horns, but his hair is nice and white. He's not a gnome, but like he's a very small, hunched-over human
Sold.
who like comes through. He's no cane. He's like walking pretty fine. So yeah, he's got a weathered face. And,
Pink sunburned forehead.
It's
Oh,
his
yeah.
tongue.
oh yeah. He's got a tongue on his head and a tongue in his head. Yeah. He hustles up to the counter and goes, "Hello, what can I get you?"
Hi, I'm curious what do you have written on all these scrolls? They seem very
Those? He points to the back.
yes.
Well, you know, pretty standard cantrip scrolls. Most adventurers come through and they need some. It's people on the road try to buy even things. You know, I think I've got a few higher level scrolls too, but you know, can't sell anything higher than level 1 out here.
What's level 1?
You know, first level spell. You know, the levels dictated by the Mages Council.
Got
They
it.
classify spells in terms of how much it takes to cast them, just complexity.
Makes sense. Yeah, of course.
You know these, right? Yeah. I mean,
See-
how did you not?
Do you have anything that's like less commonplace?
What, like
Some like rare,
magical items?
unique magic items? Yeah.
Not really. Those don't sell very well out here. Most people just need common adventuring supplies. Most magical items, people go to the city to buy.
What kind of spell scrolls do you have, sir?
Ooh. Well, I've definitely got almost every cantrip, but the other ones I have to do a little bit of digging. Do you know which ones you're looking for?
The precious ones.
Well, I mean, they're all the same.
Yes.
You have to sell them at a fixed price. So, like,
like all of your scrolls.
what? All of them?
What do you have?
How? What? How? Hold up. You would need, like, thousands of gold. Thousands is for a cantrip scroll. And there's like 30 of them there. 40. The math pans out. I mean, the level ones are 50 gold on their own of it. And he just starts muttering to himself.
Do you have a cure wounds scroll?
That's first level, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let me go see. He goes back to the shelf and starts rifling through them, just humming to himself. Finally, aha! He pulls one out and goes, yeah, Karoons! Here we go. He places it down on the counter. I was alright. Anything else you'd like to buy?
True strike.
Look at all my wares!
Very fancy, old man.
Look at the stuff. Isn't it me?
What did you say? My collection's complete.
Well, no, you're missing some of the cantrips.
Yeah, no, I know, I get it.
Crazy, old man.
Do you have a true strike spell, old man?
That's a cantrip. Yes. I know because I have it written down somewhere. Yes. He's like, oh yeah, we definitely got a few of those. How many do you want?
How much are they again?
How much fucking gold do you have, bud?
Well, a cantrip scroll, as commanded by the Mage's Council, sells for 12 gold pieces. And the first level is 50 gold pieces.
Wait, do you make them yourself?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
That would be crazy. I mean, they just sell out pretty quickly, so I always get shipments coming in.
Do you pay 12 gold for them and then you sell them for 12 gold?
Well, no, I have a license to sell scrolls from the Mage's Council, so I get a discount when buying direct
buy
from
it at
them.
market price.
No. I have a contract so that
Right.
I buy for a discounted amount, and then I'm allowed to sell, but all stores are restricted at a specific price, regulated by the council.
Like Arizona iced tea.
Precisely. Whatever that is. Who knows?
Do you have a wall of fire?
Wall of fire. Give me the level when you say it.
First level evocation.
Wall of
Oh,
fire.
you don't have evocation sciences, right?
No, it's some forms of conjuration.
Conjuration. Got it.
Yeah, evocation does exist.
Conjuration's like summoning, right?
Yes. He goes, wall of fire.
Fuck, are those all
That's a
like
weird
robots?
spell. I don't know. He goes over, starts doing his little search again. He's like, instead of... my knees aren't that great.
I apologize. 4th level.
Yeah, he definitely does not have that. But he searches anyways, because he's a good guy. He's like, are you sure that's a first level spell? That sounds pretty intense.
You know, I believe it was, but just in case. When's the next time you get a shipment? I might be able to check back in and see if you get one in the next load.
Oh, let's see. And he goes over to his counter and reaches inside and pulls out a dusty book. Starts leafing through it. Okay. And... Oh, that's convenient. 3 days. Coincides with the market.
Oh, that's wonderful. That works out very well for you.
Well, but like there might not be what you're looking for coming on that day.
Do they come down the river from the city?
Well, yeah, they normally take the standard route from, I don't have the name of that town. It's written down. It's on the map.
It's fine, he's old, he forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember it right now, but yeah, no, they normally just come from due east.
Oh, yeah. Makes total sense.
I mean, why would they take the crazy path through the razor marches?
Yeah, that would be terrifying. It's not like they have a platoon of paladins guarding them, right?
Right?
Yeah, it's just like a person in a cart. It's not going to be like safe to be in those razor wire.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, great. Well, I like to do bulk purchases, so I will return in 3 days to buy the scrolls.
Oh, okay. Well, anything else you want? Seems like a little dejected that you're not buying from him. He needs the money. He starts shuffling away and puts the scroll back.
Oh, do you have any healing potions?
I think he might. Let me double check. Let me see. Oh, hold on 1 second. And he goes back all the way in that back room that you can't see. And then he goes, ah! You hear him from the back. And he walks in with one small vial. And goes, look, I found one! I didn't even know I had it! Well, I think this would be 50 gold pieces. Seems fair.
Do
That's
they
about what I've
expire?
seen.
Is there like a expiration date on?
He holds it up.
What?
I don't think so. I don't know. Never used one.
If it's chunky, it heals more.
The pulp's good for you.
That's a lot. Do you think we need a healing potion?
I can do some minor healing
You can heal?
if it needs if that need be.
Oh,
Yeah.
old man, I like you a lot, but I'm not buying that.
But I like you too, little kitty.
And then you pet me and I tuck my head in and just start growling a little bit. And then turn around and just leave.
Did I offend him?
Yeah, I think he's just sensitive. It's okay. Thank you so much. You've been very helpful. And we'll be back for the other scrolls probably.
Bye bye. Have fun.
Bye.
And he walk out the door. Oh.
We're like definitely not coming back for those scrolls.
Oh no, I just wanted to learn when the shipment was coming.
And like how many people are guarding it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. You gotta start trusting me with your plans. It's very hard for me to.
Oh, that was just improvised. I just
Yeah,
found
it's very hard for me to
and
improvise.
I value the information, and so I dug a little bit more.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm not going to say right in front of the shopkeeper I'm going to rat on your next shipment, but
Yeah, of course. So we I'm saying now you should tell me, not then. Oh, and also, I can talk telepathically with you if you want. So like we can set up like a mind link and like talk with our minds. If we're in situations like that and we need to like convey information to each other, that can happen.
how much of an emergency setup can this be?
I say telepathically, not really much. It's pretty easy.
Great. If we need to do that, we can do that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little unsettling for people who are college
I
dropout.
want you in my mind.
I can't like read your mind or anything. It has to be like you have to will your voice at me. All right. I won't do it unless it's an emergency or I get your permission ahead of time. Okay.
Okay. Sounds okay.
Deal.
I would like to head back into the tavern.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's check on Thirsty Boy.
Thirsty boy. All right, Barius is still there, and actually a few more townsfolk have made their way into the tavern and are just. I mean, they're not drinking because it's like 8 a.m.
So
Well, they're not that kind of townsfolk.
they finished their morning chores. They deserve a beer.
Yeah. The morning beer.
I'd have a
No, but
cover.
they're just set up. It's like a common space too, so they're like, oh,
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
meet up. And as you walk through the door, you hear, I don't understand. I don't get it. All my stuff was just around me when I woke up, and then my cheese was gone. And you turn and you see Doran, and it was just like a small group of villagers there. And he's just like wild-eyed. He's like, what's happening? I don't get it.
I feel like we should say why that.
He does not recognize you at all. Like, you walk through, and he like looks and just and continues the story. Like, he was just so drunk.
Perfect. I would like to go up to the barkeep. I'm assuming he's at the bar.
He is at the bar.
Great.
What a great assumption.
I sit down at the bar and talk to the barkeep.
That's where he fucking belongs.
I mean, yeah, he is. It's his job. He's actually got a mug of his own. It's not on the bar. It's switcheroo. He's got it like leaning next to one of the taps, and he occasionally takes a small sip from it. He might drink all day. But that's also because he's
his job.
He's a bartender, yeah.
He's a small business owner. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He can drink the small beers. He's just
Suck it,
cleaning,
Bats.
maintaining,
Fine.
pouring drinks when people ask for them. Nothing out of the
I
ordinary.
turn around really quick. Shit, what was the barkeep's name?
I don't fucking know. I said I was bad with names.
I sit down at the table. Good morning again.
He turns around and goes, "Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
Check
he's-
out the shop."
Yeah, very kindly old man.
He's a little weird though.
Yeah, I could see that. He had a very pink forehead.
He does have a pink forehead. It's a little weird, but I don't know.
Yeah,
That happens when people get older.
yeah, I
I
suppose
don't
so.
understand.
So we were hearing some rumors over there about the Cave of Calamities. We were curious if you knew anything more about it.
He stiffens up a little bit. He goes, "You sure you want to know?
No,
That's probably not a good idea.
Curiosity hasn't killed me yet.
You are a cat. I can't argue with that." So, well, I would obviously I've never been there myself, or I would be dead. But basically, from what I've heard from these townsfolk, there's some kind of cave out towards the western edge of town. No one survives it. People only know about it because people say they're going, and they never come back.
What if they're just like using it as an excuse to like leave? And like that's a really easy way to fake your own death. Like, I'm just gonna go check out the Cave of Calamities, I'll be back, honey. And then like they just move to a different town and live with their other secret family.
I mean, yeah, you got a good point.
Yeah.
And how do people know it's a cave?
Yeah. What if
I don't know how these rumors started.
has like one
back in the
person
day.
watched another person walk into it and then like they didn't come back out? Or like they just say they're going to the Cave of Calamity.
It's kind of just like a concept at this point.
Also, like, at what point is it like worth it to call it a Cave of Calamity and not just call it like the Death Cave?
Yeah,
Also,
but there's
who
no
named it?
alliteration. Come on, the tooth
Right.
is traffic jam.
What happens if you get somebody who like doesn't have any teeth? Do you like deny them service?
No. I mean, you could be toothless in the Toothy Traveling Tavern.
I guess toothy is really a state of mind, isn't it?
Exactly, it's a personality.
Yeah.
As is
You're
toothless.
toothy.
Do you have the little fangs? Little cat.
Very small.
Canines?
Yeah. Don't cats have
Canine teeth.
Alright.
They're still canines.
Yes. They're just like sharper than you.
What if they get insulted when their teeth are called canines?
I don't think cats. Oh, well, tabaxi, I don't know.
Are there
Probably.
canine? Are there dog people? Yeah, they're dog people.
Maybe. We can make them.
Not that I'm aware of. But
Genetic experiments in D&D.
Woof.
Meow.
Meow.
Nice. So, who in town would know the most about this Cave of Calamities?
Probably Warbling. He's just the oldest guy I know.
Should have fucking asked Warbling.
Sigh. Okay. Well, if you see the,
But honestly, I don't think anyone's going to really know a lot about it.
you know where it is?
All I know is if you just head due west.
Everything's to the west. What's to the east of us?
The river.
East is the river. And Erelon and Asia.
Oh, I feel like maybe. Okay, I think that maybe you're just talking about like people are always coming from the west because they're
People
going
come from
to
the east too.
Right. Right now, less.
Right. Because right now everyone's trying to go to the east for the festival.
Except for like shipments from the
To the
capital.
west. Mhm.
Right. Is it the capital?
It is the... Oh my god, there's a name for it. Okay. It is the largest city
Right.
in the Sharakiri. And it is one of the... If you read the backstory...
That's what your job is.
I know it's not... Yes, it's my
Barkeep.
job. Okay, it's one of the Rinder.
It's one of what?
Rinder. There are
Reindeer?
4 large cities located along the Kararin, the large river. Why am I explaining this to you? How do you not know this stuff? He's just
I'm
like,
not from here.
oh,
Neither's the cat. We've covered this.
I know about the rooster.
Oh, okay. My bad.
oh, man. Yeah, you would like definitely know that, just because it's a massive river. You'll see it.
Wait.
You'll see it later.
The river's called...
The Kararind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The major cities alongside it are called the Rinder.
How fast flowing is the river?
It's not a strong current. It's good.
Do they... Could you
You
like...
can ship up and down.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. That's how most trade happens.
How do you go up river, upstream? Like by paddling?
I don't know. You can do that. It's a pretty cheap way to go.
Magic?
Magic's the other way I've heard of. I know that at least the Council of Mages, they'll loan out mages to do wind magic.
Sick,
Puff up
okay.
sails, make you go faster, but kind of expensive.
Okay.
I've seen them when I've gone to the river, but never rented one. Well, I'm fine with just paddling myself over.
Cool.
Takes like a few hours, but...
To cross? Or to get...
Oh yeah, no cross.
Fuck.
It's huge. It's massive.
Nice. Alright. Cool.
Well, if you see Mr. Headache, send him over to the magic shop.
Oh, you mean him? He points over to the water barrel, and like Barrius is leaning on it.
It's where we should
Still,
check. It's like,
yeah.
it's like 3/4 empty. It's like
He's reaching.
holding the fucking bucket.
But
It's just like bloated as fuck. Like
oh my god, it's got all that water weight.
thirsty boy.
No, he hasn't noticed. Barrius hasn't noticed it. He's still just going at that water.
You should stop. Maybe stop drinking water now.
Turns around with the tanker in hand and goes, "Oh,
You're
back!"
Yeah, you
Takes a long
hydrated. you,
now you can see that he's got his like pack slung across his back and his quarterstaff there too, just going out. And he comes back over to you, puts the tankard away, and goes, "All right, let's go."
cool.
You find anything?
Nothing we really needed. We got some information. We're just gonna swing back by for a little bit more, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, cool with me.
And then-
I mean, what's in the shop?
Basic adventuring stuff.
Yeah. But you look like you've got plenty of supplies, and like I've got a full adventurer's pack, and
Puffs up a little bit.
So-
Oh, I do.
You know what you're doing.
the balls on this kid.
Of course I do. I'm the hero of Polston.
Oh wow, nice title. How'd you
Thank
grab that one?
Oh, well, I saved a number of families from a fire that we had, cast some magic, ran around grabbing people, saving them, organized the relief efforts. They gave me a plaque. Still got it.
How'd you put out a
Pretty
fire
cool.
with magic?
I mean, cast some water spells.
Light?
Like Ray of Frost and Firebolt at the same time to melt them.
Wouldn't the fire that the buildings are like
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you know what? I could have done
poking
that.
out? Like
Did I cause the fires? What?
what kind of magic do you use? Like what
Oh, all kinds.
have you been, just casting spells since birth, or did you have to like study for a long time, or did you like sell your soul to a demon?
Yeah, just cast spells as I feel like it. Just how they come to me as I will them into the world. And while I like my spells, I also gotta train my body. He flexes.
It's like a a fighter sorcerer. It's a bad combination.
Yep.
I cast fireball and kick you in the face.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Clearly, they're not intelligence based spells.
I'm gonna save that page.
Can you play any kind of instrument?
He shakes his head sad and he goes, "No, I'm pretty fucking tone deaf."
Good, we're safe.
Alright.
Not a bard.
Thank God. Well, we'll find bards. We'll find. Just not now.
okay.
I
I pat him on the shoulder and say, "Okay, let's
I caught him on the shoulder.
let's go for it."
Tiny motherfucker. Alright.
And as I'm passing by the cheese guy, I pat him twice in the back just as I walk out of the building.
He looks over to you, goes, "What the fuck?" and just keeps talking to his friends in the other townsville, trying to convince them that he's not just making it up or was super drunk and just.
I'm really uncomfortable having a bottle of razor wine that I stole from the tavern and a wheel of cheese that I stole from that guy in my backpack. It's like a double. It's like don't commit two crimes at the same
Just
time
sweating.
kind of thing. Yeah, like that's. Yeah,
I'm glad you're carrying
Don't
both of them.
yeah. I'll go down for it. It's cool. It's fine. I look human. I'll probably get a fair trial. In a point. More fair than if I was a tiny, tiny kitty.
That's very true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're not discriminatory until you break the law.
Yeah, okay.
That racist as fuck.
I head back into the shop. Old man.
His name's
Back to my scrolls.
starts with a G.
Yes. I would
No.
like to ask some questions if I might.
Oh, sure. What do you need?
The Cave of Calamities.
Oh. Just kind of backs away a little bit. Well, why do you want to go there?
Well, I'm just curious about it. What do you know? I heard about it, and I'm just like wanting to find out a little bit more. You know.
You seem like a good kitty. Don't,
Oh,
trust me,
Dad's
you
bugging
don't want
me.
to go there.
Why is that?
No one comes back.
Okay.
Maybe we don't want to come
I've
back.
seen it.
Oh, have you now? What did you see?
Horrible sight. I didn't get too close. There's a huge clearing. And bones everywhere.
Like in the cave or before the cave?
All around the clearing.
So before the cave.
Yes. And then you can see in the middle of the space a deep hole. It goes down.
So like not really a cave, more like a pit. It's like
I
a
don't know
pit
if
of
you get
peril.
close enough.
Pit of peril.
I could just see the ground going down and open in space.
Did you see anybody approach the pit of peril?
Oh no. I was alone. Doing a little exploring when I was younger. Fuck, I'm going Scottish. Stop.
Fascinating. How did you? Why do people typically go out there?
Oh, they're stupid young people trying to prove themselves, thinking they're hot shit. Like, oh, I won't die in the Cave of Calamities.
Pit of peril.
The picture, you know, it's an alliteration. I'll take it.
Yeah, right?
It's
And if
fine.
it's just a hole in the ground.
No, it's not like. It's like you can see that it starts sloping downward and it's the entrance. of
Okay. If it was just a straight hole, I'd call it the well fuck.
Yes.
Right?
But also, like, you wouldn't be able to see like a pit if he was standing pretty far away from it. But he could see like a cave like sloping down.
Got it. And there's just a bunch of bodies and bones like on the outside of the cave.
Oh yeah.
I feel strongly that one, we should definitely go. because it sounds fun. And 2, it's like a beast or like a monster, and not like a spell or curse. Right? And it's probably not eating them, because if it was eating them, it would drag them into the cave to eat them. Instead of just like hanging out where to kill that.
Were there just bones spread everywhere around it? Or was there more bones in certain places?
Yeah, was it like full skeletons, like a body decayed? Or was it like just a shit ton of random bones scattered everywhere?
I try not to think about it as much as I can.
We'll try and think about it now.
I
I
can't
cast
really
Cure
remember.
Wounds on his heart.
Gotta go for the head.
Okay.
His mind's the one that's fucked up. I'm sorry, I can't remember. So long ago.
Okay.
All I know is it was horrifying.
Why?
It was bones. You're not terrified by bones?
Don't you see bones all the time?
Don't you fucking sell bones?
No.
It's like a normal component in casting spells.
I don't sell the components for casting them. I sell the scrolls.
You should probably
That way.
sell some components.
Ah, no one ever asks for them.
Don't you ever eat meat?
Well,
Yeah, do you just like
but that's
finish
like an
and then
animal.
scream? Humans or animals? Are you sure they were human bones?
Oh yes.
Because of what?
Oh yeah. Because of the skulls.
Right, and so there were a bunch of skulls,
And where did you see the skulls? How were they distributed?
just like strewn.
Just strewn.
And with those skulls were there like rib cages, and then a bunch of other long, classic traditional bones.
Yeah.
And kind of like it really seemed like there was one rib cage per skull.
And were they only bones? Did you see any carcasses?
I was so, my mind was just so blown away by it. I couldn't be there for much longer.
I guess like it's safe enough we just go there and like if he survived that part, we'd survive that part.
Yeah.
You could investigate.
And we can probably fucking run away.
Yeah, let's just go.
If anything shows up, we can both run away. I can slow him down. Like I can slow down things that are coming at us.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Worbley shakes his head and goes, oh, terrible idea. But I've given up trying to prevent people from going. They never listen to me anyways.
How often do people go?
Oh, probably once a year.
Oh,
Get at
that's
least
not
one
bad.
person going.
Yeah, that's like less than lightning strikes.
Yeah, but I'm like 70. How old am I? 70 something. I lost count after all this time, but happens a lot to me.
Okay. Fair enough, old man. Thank you for the info.
Oh, don't pet the kitty. Okay, right.
That's my
Have fun.
We're leaving.
Hands to yourself. 6 feet. Okay, damn it, Joe.
Wait.
Hey.
You head back out to the street and looking for the road that heads east. Sorry, west.
Least.
West.
Least.
West.
Zoom. East. Bajou. North, south, east, west.
Down the alley of alliteration.
Ah. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And Darius is just following behind you. Just happy to be there. He's just excited. This is gonna be great, guys. So excited for my adventure.
Was Barry in the magic shop with us?
Yes.
Okay.
He was just like ogling all the wares.
Was he
It didn't end
paying
up
attention to
buying.
our conversation?
Yes. He would definitely have the same information as you.
He seems full in on like adventure. Let's get him killed.
Yeah!
He can tank
Kill the
for us.
NPC. Kill the NPC.
Cool. I'm down to set out for the cave. You down to set out for the cave?
I'm setting out for the
I'm setting out for the cave. viewers.
Wow. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-bum. Adventure.
Nose.
Nose, Tommy.
Nose.
No. No letter Kenny during D&D. As you pass through the main road and down the western road, you pass by a number of townsfolk all going about their day, just cheerily saying hi to each other. They don't really interact with you except for like a,
How are you now?
how's it going? Oh, not so bad. Oh, it's good news.
Oh, not so bad.
I'll get it one day.
I do that constantly.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, but
You don't really run into any resistance. No one's like, stop, in the name of the law. It's a pleasant day. People are just happy to be
I
out.
didn't take the cheese. He did.
Where's that sweet music? There. On an adventure. As you set out along the western road, you quickly see more and more space between the houses, and they have their own gardens growing bigger, essentially growing into farms, and more trees. It's too loud?
Probably, yeah.
Alright. We're on an adventure, we're having fun. It's a great time. At this point, you're not even really following like a road, it's more like a path that is well worn enough that you're not like trampling vegetation all the time.
One a year.
Yeah, right. They forge your path. When you start off on your journey, it's like late morning, and you trek along, forging your way through this bright summer day, having fun outside for the first time in a long time. No references, no references. It takes you 2.5 hours before you're in like some thick woods, and you're not running into any more farms. You hear birds and insects chittering around. That's too loud. You can see some small animals. None of them really come to approach you, and you don't see any like major predators. Nothing's attacking you or anything, but standard woodland fare. At this point, the path, though it kind of exists, is definitely less well kept or maintained. Not many people pass through here.
Branches of the trees that we're in.
I mean, it depends tree to tree, but like some of them are definitely down, even at your level, like occasional branches that low. But most of them are higher, probably like 15 feet in the air.
I definitely get out my crossbow and load it.
Good idea.
Yeah.
As he does that, do you do anything, Andre?
I'll take the opportunity to scamper up a tree and get into the 15-foot level branches.
Oh, you just have a climb speed, right? Yeah.
I can just climb 20 feet as a...
Yeah, I would say that the trees are dense enough that you can just like climb from branch to branch. You're definitely going to be moving slower than they are, though.
How much slower?
Just like for every 30 feet they do, you're probably doing like 20 feet.
I mean, I'll definitely just like slow down so that we're
He's
at
got- yeah,
match
okay.
pace. Oh, match pace. I'm not super worried about that.
That's fair. It's a good idea. And you continue on your way. The forest remains about the same density that it has been for another 45 minutes, hour. You're just making your way through the treetops, through the underbrush.
And then you can see light up ahead.
Like sunlight, brighter than what's been coming through the trees so far. Looks like there might be a clearing ahead. Do you continue forward? Do anything different?
I tell stocky mage boy
Yeah.
to like get ready for like maybe like time to pull out that quarterstaff and like.
Various.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Takes his quarterstaff. Starts walking forward with you. Both hands on the staff.
Can I do a perception check and see what I can discern up ahead in the clearing?
Well, you're not there yet. You can just tell that there's going to be one.
Like there's more
fairly
light.
soon. Do you just want to get to the clearing and then...
Yeah, let's get to the tree line.
So you get to the tree line.
Come on, hide behind some trees. Like I'm like behind the tree.
Yeah. If you're just going to be looking through and not doing like a perception check, you can see bones scattered everywhere.
Fuck ton of bones.
What was your perception check? Ooh! That's pretty good.
22.
Is it like 70 people's worth of bones?
You wouldn't be able to count just from like looking at it.
I can count.
You
One.
can count on. Look at me!
5 dead bodies.
With your massive perception check.
With your just enormous throbbing perception check.
Oh. You're able to tell that it is a mix of human and animal bones all around the clearing, but they're most heavily concentrated at the edge of a depression into the ground. And from where you are up there, you can see that some light goes in to another just human-sized hole in the ground, and the bones lead right up into it. You can see that the bones are different levels of decay and wear. The ones closest to you are some of the oldest. There's not so many that it completely carpets the ground, but if you take a step, you will more than likely step on a bone.
Are there any bones with flesh still on them?
None that you can see.
Is there any vegetation that I can find around me that it looks easily throwable?
You say throwable?
Yeah.
Like acorns?
Like a dense pine cone? Or a rock?
You could definitely find a rock. That would not be hard.
I'm particularly curious about organic matter.
Let me see. Yeah. You look around to some of the trees around you, and one of them does have some pine cones.
I'm gonna grab a pine cone and hug it.
Wait. Let me see it real quick.
Yeah?
I can make it shine light.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can see more.
You don't have to maintain contact for that.
Ooh.
Nope.
It's magical tinkering. It's a.
Oh.
It's my artifact.
Okay, it's your ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Target object. Oh, okay. Yeah, and actually, light. You could just throw it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Cool. I kind of just like grab it and just like huddle and just go like this a little bit, and then I turn around, back around, and it's like shining brightly. It is bright light with a 5-foot radius, and it is dim light for an additional 5 feet after that.
Okay.
There you go.
I'll hug it. I'll hug it at the hole. How far away is the hole actually?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
The whole. So the clearing itself is probably a 60-foot radius.
Oh, that's not. Oh, radius?
Yeah,
Okay.
60-foot
And
radius.
it's in the middle?
Yeah, and it's pretty squarely in the middle of it. Yeah. I would say just throw an athletics check. Do an athletics check to throw.
Throw an athletics.
Throw an athletics check.
The dodge.
You have to do every skill check like in the manner of that skill now.
Oh yeah.
Like acrobatics, you have to balance.
6.
You don't have a.
No, I do not.
Nope.
Athletics is strength.
So you manage to chuck the pine cone full of light over, and it bounces a few times on the bones and slowly rolls to the edge of the cave. And you can see in that light, there's just more bones going down further. It doesn't seem to have an end that you can see.
I would like to do an investigation check around the perimeter and see if I can tell
Perimeter of the clearing or the cave?
the clearing. I'm not approaching the cave.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Yeah, look for like footprints and shit.
Yeah, I'm curious about how things died as they were entering it.
Yeah.
As you circle your way around the perimeter, you can see that besides the path that you came in on, the vegetation is very dense. For a long time now, most living things have just been avoiding that cave. There are almost no animal tracks nearby. You don't really see many birds in the branches as you go around.
Yeah, I thought of it. You'll find out.
Okay, alright. It seems like most things have forsaken this place. But humans are just stupid and they just keep walking in.
Hey, so let's throw another rock. Yeah?
Okay.
Throw it like 6 seconds with like throw it as soon as you can after I give it to you.
Okay.
So I pick up a like a good hefty rock that'll be like a
You could also just throw the rock.
yes. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. And I kind of just like tinker with it for a minute,
Tinkering with the rock.
and then I have the rock, and then I touch it, and I throw it at the cave.
Beep, 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 beep.
And I got, and I got a 7. I have not rolled above 10 in fucking 2 sessions.
Your rock also bounces on some of the close skeletons. Does it do anything when it bounces?
No.
Okay. It bounces and then also just rolls towards the edge of the cave.
Cool. And then like just a couple seconds afterwards, it just like starts emitting like a voice that's just going like, hello? Hello?
God damn. I need help!
I need help!
Why
I'm falling and I can't get out. That's not funny. Life alert. Yeah, the rock just starts shouting, hello.
The rock shouts and you can hear it echo slightly back from the cave. How long does it do that?
Like 4 seconds, and then it stops, and then it pauses for like 8 seconds and starts.
Effect. Pauses for.
Well, so
Yeah.
like it's a recording, and so it recorded like nothing for 8 seconds, 8 seconds of silence after I pushed play basically, and then yelled, and then it loops.
Except we didn't hear you yell.
I like.
You just softly yelled. You yelled quietly.
Next time I'll yell.
Okay, so it cycles again and again, and
I think I did it like 3 times. Times.
after the 3rd time, you hear nothing else. Nothing from the cave.
Fuck. Maybe, what if you minor illusion a person at the mouth of the cave? Like a person walking up to the mouth of the cave.
Definitely, I'll try
It's
it.
like sound's not working.
Create an illusion
Light.
of a person that's walking up to the cave.
Fair enough. You make the illusion of the person, and it walks up to the. Can you see through? You can't see through the illusion's eyes or anything. Yeah. It walks up the mouth of the cave, goes in, and then you lose sight of it.
Can I have it just stop at the mouth of the cave?
You can do that too. Yeah. It stopped at the mouth of the cave.
And then can I have it just like, we can make some like pretty comprehensive imitations of people together.
Yeah. It looks like Grayson's father.
Just trying to not say it, but yeah.
Jim Warm approaches the mouth of the cave, yelling hello.
What?
I think about it, I think every day. No one's watching anymore because of the inside jokes.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
fuck
that's
it.
fair. We're just streaming because it's fun.
This is for us.
Yeah.
Tyler.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, nothing approaches the illusion. Nothing comes out of the cave.
You die of starvation. Someone will stay
The
away.
illusion just falls apart after a set amount of time.
I would like to hunt for small mammals that I can catch nearby.
I'm gonna throw a living being at it.
Yeah,
We're gonna just
you can
trick
totally.
what's his display.
Barrios, yeah, he's just been watching you guys like, what's going on?
It's like, hey bud, there's nothing in there. Go see if there's any treasure.
Definitely gonna search for small
I'll probably
mammals.
do it.
Ooh.
I don't think I find anything.
You find yourself.
Aww.
Because you're a small mammal.
But yeah, I mean, similar to how there are no tracks nearby, you don't see or sense any animals in the immediate area.
The cheese.
Oh. The cheese.
It stands alone.
It was relevant to the story the whole time.
The cheese stands alone.
It wasn't improv at all.
I don't.
I guess we just embarrass him.
I don't want to like lose him real quick. We could. Wow. All right. Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah. None of your efforts have brought anything to the mouth of the cave.
Oh, can I just like?
Caused anything to happen.
If you guys are cool, I can like ritual detect magic.
Yes, do that.
Okay, we'll have to be here for a bit, so I don't
10
use the spell
minutes.
slot.
Go.
No.
Yeah, I believe ritual's an hour.
Right? Do it.
Let's see.
Go.
Alright.
Player's handbook. Deploy. Zoop, zoop, zoop.
Yeah, the ritual caster wasn't like talked about ritual cast in the actual spell itself. It was just like, it's a ritual.
I use ritual a lot because it's a really easy way to just like do general magic that I need done.
Yeah.
Longer casting times. Rituals.
But I don't know. So, because detect
Ritual.
magic
Blah, blah, blah.
is in
Okay,
instant.
it's only 10 minutes. It's
Yes.
only 10 minutes.
Detect magic is 10 minutes because it takes me one action to cast it.
Hmm.
But identify casting with a spell slot takes a minute. So I can see that being an hour for a ritual. So like even using a spell slot to detect magic is a minute.
Oh, okay. The ritual version takes 10 minutes longer to cast than normal.
Straight
So
up.
it'd be 11 minutes for identify.
Fuck, easy. Okay, we just hang out for 10 minutes and I cast ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. And let's look at the tip magic. Let's see what we get. Do.
30 feet.
30 feet. Well, you are 60 feet away from the
Yeah.
cave.
I'm aware.
Alrighty. You cast detect magic.
It lasts 10 minutes.
Within 30 feet of you. Okay. Alright.
Alright, well, let's slowly move forward with what's
with the initial surveys.
Right, yes.
Right, so after you finish casting your ritual, you sense no magic besides yourself and Barius and Andre. I knew it even before I switched, but yeah. Bingo. There are no new sources of magic near you. Nothing that you haven't previously noticed.
Okay. Step by step.
Inch by inch.
Yep.
Grow by grow. Gonna make this garden grow.
Hold up. I would like to take. I've got 50 feet of hemp.
We're gonna smoke it and see what comes out of the cave.
I'm gonna tie it around my waist.
Crazy!
Yeah. And then Various and I are gonna wait at the edge of the circle.
You're using him as like a...
Fuck you! Barry's was gonna go in front of me so that I could run or yell run once.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. Because I can't pull you back, so I'm just gonna walk up with you then.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say Barry's can pull me back.
It was.
But not like faster than I can sprint.
Yeah, the idea is if you can't run,
Got it.
take your body
Pull
out.
my legless body back.
Okay. So you've got your detect magic running. Did you actually tie rope to his leg?
To my neck, around my neck. Usually, if someone shows up, just snap my neck real quick, so I don't have to deal with the torture of being eaten alive.
Easy. Painless death.
There we go.
Easy
I'm
money.
gonna before we go, I got crossbow in one hand, but not able to shoot. I get that, but ready and loaded.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna have I'm gonna prepare Ray of Frost so that I can cast it as a reaction.
Okay. That is once you cast it. Oh no, it doesn't require concentration. That's fine. Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Once I cast it, detect magic goes away. No, you can cast other spells while
Yeah,
concentrating on
you
one.
can't have
Yeah.
two spells that both require concentration.
Yes, but Ray of Frost. Preparing a spell does not take concentration.
I don't think detect magic takes concentration.
It does.
Okay.
It says concentration.
It's 10
up to
minutes
10
of
minutes.
concentration. Yeah.
Got it.
Ooh, you know what? Maybe rituals you actually negate.
Well, once it's active, I still have to concentrate on holding on because I'm concentrating on what I've learned from detect magic. I assume.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if you want to make it not concentration, I'm not gonna fucking argue.
I'm gonna say that you can do it. I think it's fair.
Super duper.
Yeah, if you were trying to do detect magic and something else with concentration,
Right.
you did it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're ready.
Prepare Ray of Frost.
Crossbow, Ray of Frost, detect magic.
Yeah.
Andre, what have you got going?
I'm gonna draw my rapier, hold it on that, and crawl really close to the ground.
Nice.
Do you want to go around to the side of the cave and come? Okay. I was gonna say come in at an angle, but
Barius is going to tap his quarterstaff, make it light up.
what? Okay.
He's just gonna do. I mean, you can tell him not to, but
No, it's cool.
he's gonna do that because he's human and he doesn't have to.
I follow 10 feet. It's the middle of the day. I follow 10 feet behind Darius across the field.
Why am I in the lead? Whatever. I'm the hero.
Exactly.
I'm the
Because
main
you're
character. You
hero.
guys.
You're the one we're gonna sing songs about. Toss a coin to your Darius.
Oh my god. Oh Valley of Thunder. 8 hours. He also taps his chest
Major.
and see a slight shimmer. In case him.
Look at this fucking guy.
Let me see. Is he normally... Cool. Right. I need this. Alright. Just need a note that he has page armor.
Already rude.
Into the cave. Darius takes the lead. Darius. Zoop.
Nice.
And Wah. You make your way towards the edge of the cave, and you can see down, because of his light, that it continues to slope downwards, further and further, beyond what you can see.
I'm uncomfortable with the cave situation.
The cave is fairly narrow. It's 5 feet by maybe 7, 8 feet high. Comfortable for you.
I'm 6'3".
Yeah, so it's you're like, if you jumped, you can see him.
I'm a big boy.
Who's a big boy? Oh, he's you. Such a boy.
Such a boy. Such a boy. God, we need to rewatch that.
Oh yeah, but we're gonna do it. You slowly make your way in.
Yes.
You continue. So this is 5 feet this way.
Mm-hmm.
Each square is 5 and 10 that way.
Okay.
So you make your way in slowly. Barris is 10 feet ahead of you. Zoop. And then, what's your marching order?
Why, it's probably gonna be. Are you cool with you then me because you don't get in the way of me shooting spells? Like you're too low. I can cast
I
everywhere.
prefer that way because then I don't have to get around you in this tunnel.
Truth. Andre than me.
Ooh. Andre than you. We can actually move this a little closer to you guys. Because the camera can't even fucking see it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We need an overhead camera. Alright. Continue on your way.
We can do that.
Zoop, 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 zoop. Zoop, 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 zoop. And the cave, the only source of light. You reach a point where you could stand side by side if you'd like. It's about 10 feet wide. And it stopped going down. It's evened out.
Cool.
It's just going straight.
Let's do you behind and me not behind, so I can cast, but you can do diagonal. Like you can move past us.
Yeah, I'm gonna hug up against the wall on this side. I'm just kind of like skirt along.
Fair enough.
Can I like perception check like the cave itself? Like checking whether it was like naturally made by an animal.
Do you have dark
what's
vision?
on the walls? I don't fucking
Oh,
know.
you know what? It doesn't matter because
It's lit
he's
up.
got light.
Yeah.
I
There's
do
his
have dark
light.
vision. I would like to do the same.
He's got
Yeah, you can both do
21.
perception checks.
Cool. Ooh, I got a 17.
Oh.
First good roll.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Alright. So you make it to this part of the cave where it widens out.
Yeah.
And you look around and it seems fairly rough hewn, but it's not like something came in here and just tunneled its way through. Especially where it's a little bit wider over here. It looks like it was definitely dug out with tools.
Huh.
But there are no like sconces for torches or anything, no light sources within the cave.
Right. It's not a dungeon. It's a cave.
Yeah. It's like an intentionally dug cave / tunnel.
I feel like we could leave right now, and then we could just tell everybody that we went into the cave and came back safe. I wonder if that would increase the deaths per year. It would definitely increase the deaths per year.
I bet there's something kind of cool with this cave too.
Oh, I know. It was just a thought.
As you're looking around,
Fuck.
you're scanning up and down,
We in a worm.
walking slowly, and Barrios is in the front. About 10, 15 feet in front of him, you notice that the ground is just a little bit higher. Slight bulge.
Stop walking.
Almost, it would hardly be noticeable.
But we noticed it. Stop
Yeah,
walking.
you noticed it. Stop. Barrios goes, what? What's going on?
Barrios, stop.
There's the bulge.
Ooh, a bulge.
The battle of the bulge.
Okay. So you're right about here.
How
At
far
the
in front
very-
of us is the bulge?
So the bulge,
Stop saying bulge.
the bulge, the raised area,
How large is the bulge?
it's fairly small.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a slight bulge.
We should not excite the bulge.
Do not touch it. Do not scratch the raised area. Oh. Oh. Anyways,
Sorry, how far?
so it's about 15 feet from Barrios, so like 25-ish from you. So at the very edge of your detect magic, you sense a magical source in the wall.
What kind of magic?
Evocation.
What's the point?
You can check the player's handbook.
It's what?
Make forces of nature.
Okay, like druid magic.
Firebolt.
Oh.
Firebolt is a evocation.
Ew. Are there like loose rocks all over the fucking place?
They're not all over the place, but you can definitely see a few rocks
Okay.
nearby.
I pick up a rock and I like toss it to the bulge.
How hard do you toss it? Just like a
Underhand lob, like a
underhand?
yeah, just trying to like horseshoes, hand grenades.
The rock bounces, it hits the bulge, and just rolls off of it, and nothing really happens.
So why are you tossing rocks at the bulge? But
Oh right, yeah, sorry. There's evocation magic coming from the wall right next to the bulge,
oh,
and I think that it's probably a trap.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We're in a tight, narrow space. If that's a track that fills this tunnel, that would be bad.
Yeah, well, I think it's probably gonna just hit whoever is on the bulge. To fill the entire place would either be like insanely high level magic or like a gas, which again seems like insanely high level magic.
Okay.
So I don't know.
You can also just hop over the bulge.
It's true. How wide is the bulge?
It's fairly small. It looks like it's got like a diameter of 3 feet.
Okay. Hey, Barrios.
My name's Barrios, goddammit.
Sorry, dude. You see that like bump
Yeah.
in the
Call it a bump.
Yeah, the bump in the path there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we think that it's a trap.
Oh. I never thought of a trap.
So yeah, but I got detect magic going. So
What an adventure!
yeah, this is what dreams are made of, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to like a foot away from the beginning of it. Okay. Pretty quickly.
Okay.
The moment you get there, you're gonna leap all the way across. You don't step on it. Leap across it. Fully prepared for it to still hit you.
Okay, lead
Okay.
across it. Got it.
All right. Do you want to go? Are you cool with going first?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
He walks up pretty confidently and just jumps right over. Ew. The bow.
Takes 80 damage.
Nope. He kind of stumbles while he leaps and goes, whoa! But manages to land right over the edge.
Fuck this kid.
He goes, whoo! I almost didn't make that.
Oh, it's okay. The Council of Mages doesn't look at jumping distance and qualifications over here.
Yeah, I don't think strength and dexterity are a thing that they really care about. I'll go next.
Sure.
Alright, hey Darius, be ready to, like, if I look like I'm not gonna make it, grab me and pull me the rest of the way across.
I got you.
Yeah? Cool.
Yeah.
Alright,
Roll athletics or acrobatics. Either one. You can choose.
Oh, okay. Aren't they the
Yeah.
same?
No, one's strength, one's dexterity.
Oh, shit.
Whichever one
I
you
rolled the
roll
one
better.
with dexterity. And I got a 14.
Perfect.
Yeah!
You managed to jump over and actually nimbly dodge around Darius, who's like, ah!
Spoons, not forks. For all you belayers out there.
I follow up. 17.
Jesus fuck. What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because you have proficiency in acrobatics.
You're totally fine.
Jesus. You do a
You managed
wall
to-
run across the, like...
Zoop! Everyone makes it over. Ha-ha! You can see that up ahead, the tunnel is no longer going straight. It's shifting off to the side. And right here, there's the... why don't you just do this? Zoop-doo-doo-doo. Oh, no, I still need
Oh, sorry.
He needs to cover up the next area.
So there's a wall right up here. You can't see around the bend just yet. Coming on around. Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Can you detect any magic around this corner?
No.
No.
Detect no magic within your radius.
I would like to sneak. I'm just gonna check out what's around the corner real fast.
By all means.
I'm gonna try and sneak around the corner, stealthily, just like get a peek around the corner. I do have dark vision.
Yep. No, you're gonna go ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Still a
It's
fucking
only an 11.
Yeah. Even with your dark vision,
shit.
it just seems like the normal tunnel what you've been seeing so far.
Bugs.
Yeah.
Can I see anything down? Nothing. Just more.
You
tunnel?
can see a wall.
You can see a wall at the end,
Great.
right here. You can see that it curves again.
Come on, guys. This looks clearish.
We move up to around the first bend.
Okay, around the first bend. What's your order again? Still in front?
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's going to be 5 feet by 5 feet.
Okay.
Right. You all successfully make it around the bend.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. And you can all see, now that you have the light, you can see the wall at the end. You can see that it curves around.
The cave's fucking empty. They all died of
Do you say
natural
anything to the
causes.
rest of the people, like that you've scattered it out?
What?
Do you explain to the rest of the party that like you did the scouting mission all clear?
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Yeah, you can just see the rest of the tunnel.
I'd like to
Some
continue
Darius's light.
sneaking up to the next corner.
All right.
Peek around in full cover.
You go, continue moving. As you reach this point, you hear a soft, and at that moment, you notice that there's evocation magic in this wall.
Wait, That's so much more. That's only 20 feet away. You said it's 5 by 5. I would have noticed when I came around the corner.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're right. You're right. Okay.
30 foot
All right.
fucking
Yeah. Fuck. All right.
We'll cut that out. So we joined him around the corner. What do we see? Or feel?
You don't. So you notice evocation magic in the wall, the other end of the tunnel. But just looking around, you didn't see anything.
Hey guys, stop. There's evocation magic in that wall. The one facing like down the fucking channel at us.
Oh, that sounds like a problem, bud.
Yeah, so everyone look for a bulge.
I would like to examine the floor.
I also look for a bulge.
Okay. Roll perception.
7.
7.
Fuck.
You still
Various
can't,
look
you can't
for a
find
bulge.
the bulge. Various looks. It's like, guys, I mean, I just can't see it. Are you sure there's evocation magic in there? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't see
I'm
anything.
sure. It's not like eyesight. It can't fail sometimes.
Well, hold up. Does it cover the entire far wall?
Is it?
No, it's a small, localized spot
Okay.
in the middle of the wall.
In the center of the wall.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good. But even if it's in the center of the wall, the spell that it casts, the magic that comes out of it, might take up the entire hallway.
Understood.
What if? Okay, what if? Okay. What if we sneak along this wall here, and when we get like just shy of the like gap where you turn the corner, if you were just walking on the other side, and you leap across to the next side, so that any like pressure points there, and if you set it off beforehand, you're against the wall, so you're least likely to take damage.
Okay. I think that the two other people waiting should wait around the corner.
Oh yeah, like in cover.
Sweet. Cool.
Hopefully it
Let's do
doesn't like fucking curve around the corner.
What's your plan?
Okay, so we're.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Sure, Barius, go first.
Yeah.
Okay. So Barius, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna walk up to like just shy of the like where the tunnel turns into the next tunnel, kinda. And right as you get there, you're gonna run at it, right? Right as you get there, you're gonna leap across the hallway.
Okay, I'm following.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like, so hug the wall. Right as you get to the end, you're gonna like gain speed and leap across the hallway. Cool.
How close am I getting again?
Basically, the moment you think that you can make the like diagonal leap from here to here, you're gonna do it. So try not to like be here when you're walking, but like so get to like maybe halfway here and then leap across.
Okay, alright. I think I can do that.
Good luck.
He's certainly gonna try.
I encourage him with words. He gains inspiration.
You're not a bard.
You want to be a bard so bad. You're not a bard.
No, I like this.
All right.
Various slowly eases his way up, trying to scan the ground, but just not figuring it out.
This fucking guy.
He makes it all the way here. And then he takes a running leap. And you hear a soft as he jumps and makes it over just as a cone of flame goes down the corridor. Barely makes it. Flies by his back.
Beautiful. Does the cone of flame just peter out by the bend in the hallway?
Yes, it reaches
Fantastic.
all the way to the bend, and all you can see is like the edge of the flame because you're coming around the bend.
Fantastic.
You good?
He goes, "Oh yeah."
Did you touch the ground during your leap?
Well, I mean, yeah, you have to touch the
No,
ground.
but I don't mean like at the end. I mean like midway. Did you drag your toe?
Well, not really. I just took a step and whoop.
Did you hear anything?
Yeah, I heard kind of like a.
Was it while you were still in the air?
No, it was like right when I leapt up.
Can you point out where it is to us?
No, I'm not really sure.
Alright, so instead of hugging the wall,
I'm just gonna do a sprinting slide around the corner.
yeah. Great.
Yep.
Sprinting the slide, you're just like running full speed
Yeah.
down the corridor.
Yeah, I can move with feline agility. It's like 45 feet. And then just like slide.
Yeah. All right.
So like right
Yeah.
when you get to where he was when it clicked, you slide.
Yep.
It's like to the wall basically. Yeah.
Yep.
Make an acrobatics check. That's going to be some pretty intense stuff.
21.
Yeah, you make it. You make it. You make it to his area, and then you go whoa and slide across the ground. You hear a definitive, and the cone of flame over your head as you're sliding across.
Fuck yes.
Hey, can you two like try and break the rock, like a little bit of wall right in the middle of the hall, like at the end of the hallway?
Where the flame vent's coming from?
Yeah. Just kind of like smack it a bunch with like I don't know.
Quarterstaff?
Sure, the
You
quarterstaff.
wanna go at it with the quarterstaff there, bud?
Here, take this, and I reach around, I toss my hand axe all the way to just the end. I just throw it down the hallway because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like hit it with the back end of this, like chip away at the stone where it came from.
Okay.
You got a bit more of a reach there, Various. You wanna go at it?
Okay. He grabs the hand axe and he's, oh yeah. Starts chipping away, kind of like lightly at first, and then just.
Put your
And
back
then
into it there, bud.
He hits it, the flame shoots out again, and he goes, oh! Jeez. And then he smacks it really hard. And there's a satisfying crash. And then he smacks it again for good measure. And nothing happens.
Do I still detect evocation magic from that spot?
No.
Cool.
Trap destroyed.
Yeah, I walk to the end then and join you guys, and I check on my hand axe.
Alrighty, your hand axe is fairly chipped, like the back of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's gonna need some mending.
Worth.
Fair enough. And then you are over here.
We have to run. Remember the bulge? But that one's
You
fun.
can see pretty far ahead. Still got light. Yeah, he can jump, and he didn't cast any spells. Cool. So yeah, you can see more tunnel around you. You don't have dark vision?
No.
Okay, so
I'm a human except for like mental stuff.
you can see more darkness around here, and you can
What
see
do your kitty eyes see?
beyond that a larger chamber with a small chest in the middle.
I don't see anything. You should let me explore alone.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Come on, there's a chest.
Okay, I got it. I take out my crossbow, and I shoot the chest.
Make an attack roll.
20.
Ooh, nice. roll for damage.
Shit. Crossbow is what, 1d8? I wrote it down. 1d8. Actually, I think I just believed you when you said it, so that was...
I'll take it.
The fuck are the d8s?
I can find it.
Oh, thanks.
Crossbow.
6 plus what, dexterity?
Yes. And you roll again for crit.
1, so 7. A total of 9.
9 damage. Your bolt goes through the middle of the chest and just splinters the lock, and it flings open. And you can see like pieces of wood fly out of the top,
Okay.
and the chest like just kind of rocks back and like as you'd expect when you smack into a piece of wood.
Got it.
Why'd you shoot my chest?
Listen, where I'm from, sometimes things are not the things that they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
And
and that looks
sometimes-
like it's supposed to have some good shit
Sometimes they grow teeth and kill you.
in it. Yeah, those teeth sound valuable. You cut them out, and you got a pretty
And
big
if I had killed it with that, we'd still have the teeth. Trust me. You don't want to
There
mess.
better not be anything broken in there.
I will do my best to fix it or replace it if it is. And also, who says you get it? But alright. Cool. Do I detect any magic?
I would like also to just do a perception check in the hallway.
Yeah.
You're here.
Yeah.
12.
The chest is out of reach, so no.
I take. Wait, also perception check the hallway. Oh, 20. Not nat 20, but 20. Actually,
You
21.
perception check the hallway?
Just the place. I can't see the chest yet.
Right.
Wait,
You saw the chest.
You told me where it was, and I
Yeah.
rolled a fucking 20. So
Yeah,
that's,
you're rolling not 20. He's like, boom.
that's how I
He
did
doesn't
it.
need to see it. He's like, whatever.
I'm amazing.
Yeah, so you shoot through. You look around after your amazing success. And the rest of the hallway here is fairly similar to what you've seen so far in the tunnel. If anything, it's a little bit larger. It seems like more work had been done in this area. And like more care, as you'd expect from the chest at the end.
Right. What do you see? With your special cat eyes.
nothing.
We move forward 5 feet.
You move forward 5 feet so that the chest is close to you, and
The chest is now within my 30-foot range.
yes, and you would detect divination magic from the chest.
What, is that fortune telling magic?
Yeah,
Got it.
like sightseeing, information gathering.
Got it. Okay, so there's divination magic coming from the chest, so probably a magic item we want and not a trap. Cool?
I approach the chest.
Yeah. Also, yes, do I detect any more magic from the rest of the cave?
No.
Okay.
As I get to the chest, I start frantically shoveling aside broken, splintered wood pieces and just like searching the pile.
Okay, so you all get to the chest. And so roll a perception check when you're at the chest.
17.
You make it to the chest. You don't perceive anything out of the ordinary. And then suddenly you detect magic.
What kind?
You detect
And where?
from above you to the left. You detect evocation magic.
Did I not
Suddenly you
detect
can't
it
see.
before? I didn't detect it before.
You did not detect it before.
Fuck. What kind of... What is blocking our vision? Like
You
something
simply,
in the air?
your vision goes dark.
What kind of spell is that?
Completely dark.
That's not
You-
a question you can ask right now.
You can tell that it's evocation. Because you still got detect magic going.
Okay.
And
I would like to back up and put my back against the wall and ready my sword.
okay. You hear a shout from next to you. I know. As Barius gets hit by something. Roll initiative.
9. Sorry. 11.
15.
Okay. And 15. And then. Wow. Ooh. Let's see. You're still in darkness. You can't see what's happening. You hear a strange crunching, sucking sound from your left where Barius once was.
Barry's dead. He dead as fuck.
But you can't see, you can only hear. Crack. It's your turn.
I can I cast
Fatashi.
Firebolt at the sound.
Okay, making an attack roll with disadvantage. Six.
9.
Nine.
Yep.
You feel your fireball go, but you hear no other sounds besides it striking the wall. Andre.
Did I see any flash of light with the firebolt?
No.
Great.
You can just hear him casting the spell and it hitting the wall.
Can I still hear the sounds of bones crunching?
Wait, can I move?
You could move. Yeah.
Can
so
I
actually
cast that and then run just like
backwards.
yeah, down as much as I can?
Yep.
Like that far is fine.
You don't have dark vision?
No.
No.
No?
Okay,
Can I
so
actually put my
what you
hand down
see.
and move almost and then move at like a
Yeah,
quick walk?
quick walk backwards.
Half speed.
5, 10, 15.
15's fine.
15's good.
I have 35,
Um,
I think, normally. 30 normally, so yeah.
So it's kind of hard to tell the difference, but you feel like once you're that far, there's like a little bit more light. It doesn't feel so completely enveloping
Got it. Okay.
in your vision. You really can't see much, but like it's a little brighter shade. It's not a complete blackness. Do you want to do anything else in your turn? You've got your bonus action.
bonus action, I yell, "It's less dark over here." Actually, I'll just mental communicate it.
Oh,
to
yeah.
him.
You don't have to see him.
No.
Okay. All right. He mentally communicates that to you.
Okay.
He has to be within 60 feet, I believe. Double check.
He's definitely within 60 feet.
If not, I'll yell it.
I would like to. Well, sorry. I can still hear the crunching sound. Yes.
Yes.
I would like to slash at the crunching sound as I approach the
Ah, you yell
entrance. Well, the sound of Greg's mental shout.
I yell it.
So you're going to
I
like
see.
pass by the crunching, swing, then try to get out.
Yep.
All right. Attack roll with disadvantage.
Hey, that's not bad.
Hey.
Fuck, I don't know any of the stats for my weapons. 2, 12, 14, 18, I think.
It would probably be +5
That's fucking fun. Oh,
because it's
Plus 2
3
for
dex.
proficiency,
And then
and I have +4 for my dexterity.
so +6.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
18.
oh, do I get proficiency?
Because I rolled a 17 and a 12.
Wait, I had a 2 and then my intelligence?
Oh yeah. Yeah. 18. Boom. Even though you're swinging wildly, your dagger manages to hit something, and you hear a. Aren't daggers D4?
It's a rapier.
Oh, it's a rapier.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. So that's
5 plus dex mod.
yep. So 9 damage.
Nice.
Good shit.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. So you successfully hit something, and do you want to keep moving away? Or?
Yes, I'm going to continue moving out.
Right. As you move out towards where the Tashi is, you can look behind you and still see in the dim light, see as if it was dim light, but right in front of you is just complete wall of blackness. You cannot see anything there.
At the 15, so like right in front of me, there's just a wall of utter and complete darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens when I turn around?
Then you can actually see, as if it was dim light. You can see the rest of the hallway that you came from.
Oh, it's on this side of me.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
From
thank
this
God.
way forward,
Thank
it's
God.
just a wall of
I
darkness.
thought it was looking
Yeah.
towards
This
the mouth
way.
of the tunnel.
He
There
cast,
was a
No, no,
wall
no.
of
he
darkness
cast
and
like
it
an
was fading.
area of darkness.
Great,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Cool. All right. The crunching sounds stop. Where's my fight? There we go. Fight music. The crunching sounds stop, and you hear a as the wall of darkness closes in towards you. What's your armor class?
15.
You feel something smack into your face and attach to you, dealing 4 damage.
Jesus.
And that is it. It's now Hitashi's turn. You are once again in complete darkness. And you can, but since you're standing right next to Andre, you can hear something hit him. And his, like, ugh, pain.
Just to clarify, is it still attached to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Still attached to your face. You can feel tentacles wrapped around your head.
It's a face hugger.
Fantastic.
I like. Remember how tall he is?
Yeah.
Uh,
I would say even though it's darkness, I'll say it's a normal attack roll.
okay.
You're not going to get flanking, even though you're, like,
Right,
next to
right,
each other, but I think because it's, like, right next to you and you know where to go,
Okay.
you're not just blindly swinging.
I'll cast Fireball then.
Fair. Roll an attack roll.
Wait, so I get +2 because I'm proficient in spellcasting, and then I have my intelligence modifier.
Yes. So it's plus proficiency,
Okay,
plus
so it's actually an 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
That still does not hit.
Yeah. Still, but last time I didn't add I didn't add 2. It wouldn't have hit.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. But yeah.
Probably not. Okay.
Then
You
I'm gonna
hear the firebolt go over your head.
Then I'm gonna fucking try and get, because I move 15 and then can see again relatively,
Yes.
and then I'll kind of just like partial cover it up,
Yep.
duck around the corner.
Leaving on train.
Yeah, because I can't do it. Like, there's nothing I can do it.
That's fair. It's your turn. The thing's attached to your face.
Can I stab the thing that's
I
grabbing my
punch myself.
face?
In the
Yes, you can. Let me see.
I feel like that's like a guaranteed hit. I feel like, could you?
Let me see. Doesn't say anything about you needing to. It's basically attached to you, so normally you just like try to escape. But yeah, I guess you would do. Another creature. Okay, so you can't breathe or see right now.
I can't breathe or
You
see.
can't breathe.
Fantastic.
You don't need to breathe for like a minute. You're fine.
Can I attempt to break away?
Yes, you can. Just do a strength check.
Fuck. 11.
You do not successfully. You try to rip it off your face, but it hugs tight.
Great. Can I try and
Let me actually.
walk away?
Just like smack your face.
That sounds bad.
1 sec. I need to see something about concentration. Cast the spell. Ba, 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 ba. You can definitely walk. Reactions. Concentration. Casting a spell with 10 damage. Okay. Yeah, so you're not able to rip it off, but you could walk.
How far can I move roughly?
You can still move with your normal movement speed for this round.
I'm going to just try and make it to the end of the hallway.
Cool. So as he moves, the darkness moves with him.
It's like someone get tattooed. As I move, the darkness moves with me. You know shit.
That's actually really funny. The darkness is still around you, but the creature is like biting at your face, but it keeps hitting your fur,
Like,
and it just goes like it's just like combing your fur. It's just like it just can't like make purchase and like
it's a
deal
manic. You're a
damage,
face hugger.
even though it's
Fantastic.
attached to you. It's just like,
Fantastic.
wow, that was insane. It had advantage and rolled a 2 and a 1.
Wow.
Oh, happy days. Happy days.
Oh, it's now Fatashi's turn.
I
He's
cast.
right next to you.
Yeah, I cast
Yeah.
Firebolt at the thing.
Okay, this again, no disadvantage.
Oh, good. What is 16?
16 is a hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, that's a. That's. Do I add anything to the damage? No. 6.
Not unless it says to.
No. 6.
Okay, 6. You hear a screech of pain, and your fur kind of singes a little bit, like
My hair comes off.
6.
Oh, it's 1d10.
That was a D8.
Yep. That's fine.
All right. It is Andre's turn. It's still attached to your face.
Yeah.
Turn music on.
And don't bounce your foot on the table.
It was making things
It
like
makes the
shake.
microphone bounce.
Ah.
I'm getting
Things we learned.
feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's
That's enough.
Objection.
Yeah, I'm gonna just slash at the thing in front of me.
The thing on your face?
So it's not on your face, but it's alive.
No, it's on his face. It's still on his face.
Oh fuck.
You hit it and it was just
Yep.
It's like-
fuck.
Yep.
wrapped around his face. All right. You stab yourself in the face. Roll to see if you hit it.
Cat claw.
I'm gonna say not advantage.
Does a 16 stab myself in the face?
Yep, you're pretty good at figuring out like it's here.
What's face
Stab.
and what's monster?
I mean, you'd probably normally get advantage, but it's like so you're not like totally.
Yep.
All right, yeah, roll for damage.
It's also on fire, by the way.
Oh, does it take damage at the beginning of its turn?
Yes. 5 damage.
5 damage. All right, it screams in pain as you feel a liquid gush over your hand.
Yeah.
Ooh, warm.
My God, it has done so well at this.
I don't like that you roll every time I roll. It makes me unhappy and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You go. It removes itself from your face and runs away. You can't see as it moves away, but you can kind of hear it, and it runs back towards the chest. And as it leaves, let me see. No. You can see that the edge of the darkness stops here.
Okay.
Can I put a little pencil? That's the edge of the darkness at the moment. It is once again Hitashi's turn.
Is it still on fire?
How does it stop being on fire?
Ignited. Any object or creature that resists fire damage is no flammable parts cannot be ignited. At the end of each of its turns, an ignited creature takes 1d6 fire damage.
Does your spell specifically
Okay.
ignite things?
Yes, it ignites any flammable object.
Is the creature
It would be ignited. Roll for.
If it's flesh, it's ignited. Yeah. This condition ends if the ignited creature uses an action to end it. If an adjacent creature uses such an action, the target becomes soaked, or the target takes cold damage.
Okay. It would use its action to no longer to get rid of the flames.
Okay.
Yeah. It really just moved.
Yeah, move and then roll around.
Yep. Okay, so actually the wall of darkness is here. In that case. What's your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a firebolt at the chest.
Just some more firebolts. That one's gonna be disadvantage because you can't see past the darkness.
That's fine.
But go for it. Kill it. Kill the fire.
19.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
It's D10, yeah.
What way you can feel sure you can't see? With the signs
9.
right in front of you.
9 damage. Your firebolt flies into the wall of complete pitch black. And you hear and the darkness fades. And you can see on the ground this horrifying tentacled mass laying in the middle of the tunnel. And beyond that, you can see berries bleeding out.
I would like to rush to Barrios and stabilize him.
Good call. Nice. You can't see much.
I follow though.
Yeah, just like the sound of his footsteps. Yeah. Okay. You rush to Darius. He's got wounds all over his chest and face, and they're just bleeding profusely, and he's still breathing. But he's like, what are you gonna do to stabilize him?
I'm gonna bind his wounds using some string.
You like my fucking cast Cure Wounds.
Do you have any way of seeing him?
I'm now there.
Yeah, but you're still working. Right?
It's still
Oh
dark.
fuck. Okay.
Yeah, and because he passed out, the light's gone.
I grab my crossbow bolt
Mm-hmm.
and I tinker with it, making it shine a light.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you can see the chamber, and you can see Barius, and you can see the tentacled mass in the middle of the tunnel.
Cool. Fuck. I take the
That's what you're
shining
fighting.
bolt, stick it in the mass, and then for
All right.
light,
You know, it's like a nice candle. It's got some blubber.
and then I cast
Oh.
Cure Wounds.
Perfect. Roll for, I think it's like 1d4 or something.
Or is it 1d8 plus my
1d
spellcasting ability?
That's good.
Yeah, it is. Gotta be, it's a first level spell, and I can only do 2 of those. After long rest. That's gonna be fucking spellcasting abilities 2, so 8.
Okay. You see the wounds on Barius start to heal, and his breathing becomes more regular. But he stays unconscious. He is not like he is taking severe damage. And even though he's doing pretty well health-wise, like he's kind of recovering from the shock.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So Barius is doing okay. He's not dying anymore.
Wonderful!
Woo! He saved an NPC.
Yay! One fewer death on our hands.
So can I can only ritual cast spells that are rituals. Like I can't like
Yes, it
I
needs
can't,
the
like-
ritual tag.
I can't like think for 10 minutes and then cast Heal Wounds again.
Correct.
Fuck.
It has to be a ritual.
Damn
Like it has a ritual tag.
I would like to go search the chest.
Ah.
I cast the ability to change rules.
Just fuck it. This is my homebrew. Pew.
I'm the DM now.
Wait, what? Create a custom spell called Change Places. Oh no, called Freaky Friday. I'm the DM now. Alright, through.
What's fucking in your life?
Ah!
The lights fucking. Grabs the light switch.
We need a light guy. Come on. Beneath the wooden splinters caused by shattering the top of the chest, you are able to find 40 gold pieces, 6 gems, 2 potions of healing, a bag of holding, a spell scroll, and a small wooden dowel with engravings on it.
Okay.
Aha! It's a rolling pin! Yeah!
Sweet. Let's open a bakery.
Sorry, one more time through it.
Yeah, and I'll like text this to you guys as well. But you find gold, 40 gold, 6 gems, a second level spell scroll. It's a spell scroll. You'll find out that it's second level. Pretty cool.
I'm literally just gonna like ritual cast detect.
Identify.
Identify. Yeah.
2 potions of healing, a small bag, and a wooden dowel.
Got it.
It's a whole lot of stuff.
Do I detect magic off of the scroll?
Have you been able to maintain it this whole time though? Did you cast anything with concentration?
I never got dealt damage.
That's true.
so I never had to roll to maintain concentration.
Okay.
So yes, and it's been less than 10 minutes, I assume.
It's getting towards the end of 10
Yeah.
minutes. I think after this,
Yeah.
it'll probably be out. So the divination is coming from the wooden dowel with the engravings.
Ooh, that's
Actually,
good to know.
I missed something earlier. The small bag would contain. Conjuration magic. Bad.
Okay. So the stick's important. I'll tell you what it does later when we get back to safety.
Zip.
It'll take a while.
Oh, that is not what I want.
And the bag's also important. I can also tell you what the scroll does, but I think that we can actually just read the scroll to see what it does. Like, I assume that magic scrolls, you like open them and then it says what the fucking spell is.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, like, what's the fucking point of it being on a scroll?
I think as an artificer, it'd be easy for you to like look at the runes and the magical
Yeah,
symbols.
I know all
Yeah.
that shit. It's crazy.
It is a spell of darkness.
Of course it is.
Yo, you hold on to that shit.
Yeah,
Because
it's gonna be
that's
helpful for you.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'll find out what the stick does later.
Cool. Here's 20 gold
Thanks.
and 3 gems.
Cool. Yeah, okay, hold on. Need items page.
Yeah, big
Instead
idea.
of an equipment one, because I have equipments but not items.
What languages do you guys speak right now?
Common and halfling.
Okay.
Common and Curie. No one else is gonna speak Curie.
Yeah. Neither of
It's the race of like godlike spirits that humans combine with to become Kalashtar. So
no one's gonna speak that.
no.
So to you, the dowel is just engravings. You have no idea what it says.
Can we not tell what language it is without being able to write it? Because like I know what German looks like, even though I can't read German.
You cannot tell the language.
All right.
Yeah. Well, so
All right.
yeah, you're not familiar with this.
Got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're not sure what it says. But
Cool.
it's got that divination magic.
Is he? He's still unconscious.
There it is, yeah.
We should probably drag him out of the cave. shouldn't we?
How are we gonna get over the bulge? Yeah.
I got some pittons. We could nail up this tentacle monster above him so he wakes up with his start when he comes back.
I feel like him waking up is good enough. He doesn't need to be scared. We can pour a healing potion down his throat, or I can use cure wounds again.
He seems like pretty well healed. He's just unconscious because like healing him didn't.
I slap him.
Roll a strength check. Yeah.
If it fails, I'm nailing up the monster above him before.
12.
12. You successfully slap him awake.
Yes! Slap him with a tentacle.
Oh my god! And he's just feeling like where he was previously bleeding. And he looks through his clothes. Oh. I'm alive!
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
alive!
Don't you remember Barrius? You slayed
No?
this tentacle monster. You laid down your life for us.
Oh, that's disgusting! What is that?
I don't know.
Gee. Oh. Alright. Steal myself. I am the hero. I am the hero. Does that sound like dude? Like trying to not vomit, looking at the horrible creature and
You're doing great, bud. You're killing it. You're killing that.
well, I guess, yeah. I must have been so great that I just didn't even remember killing it.
So,
Consumed in the moment.
yeah, it was just such not a big deal for you that you didn't even register it as a memory.
Because I could have sworn that I was bleeding and I was dying. That didn't happen?
I mean, like, I fixed a scratch here or there, but you fucked it up pretty good.
Oh. Well, alright. Guess I did. Alright, friends. Well done. What did we find?
The chest was empty when we searched. When we got here, I mean, you were just laying here next to this monster. We bandaged you up and there was nothing in there.
We
See
think-
if you can find anything.
I think maybe the monster, like, slept in the chest, like, kept it as its, like, bed.
The monsters are strange. They do
Yeah.
weird things. And when you shot it, it probably awakened the monster.
Probably, yeah, it's all my fault.
He goes to the chest. And he reaches in and goes, "Ha-ha! I found it! Wood!" He pulls up just a shard of wood at the bottom of the chest.
That's what was guarding so ferociously.
Interesting. This wood must be special. It must have some significance. I'll bring this to the Mages Council. And I'll get in immediately. I'll get a promotion even.
Sounds like an amazing plan, Various.
Thank you, friends. He pats you both on the back. He's holding the wood shard in one.
No.
Thank you for letting us join your Various. We will tell this story to our families forever.
Yep.
Yes, well, don't be surprised if you hear my name in the future. As leader of the Mages Council.
We'll be the ones singing your songs.
Yes, yeah, you know, I do need a song. I deserve one.
You should go requisition a bard to make you one.
And he starts just humming, like, with no tones. So, he's not good at music.
No. No,
Okay.
no, no.
Amazing.
What do you want to do?
Well,
He's awake. He's boasting.
let's fucking leave the cave.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
We, jump over the bulge and
Mhm.
leave.
Fair enough. Nothing else impedes your way. You make it past the bones, and you're back to the clearing. It's mid to late afternoon at this point. You spent like a good amount of time in that cave.
Yep, yes we did.
We go back to the village.
It was a couple hours to get back to the village. We'd be getting back late at night, although I guess the tavern would still be
Yeah, but
open.
we have to sleep and we got a stick to look at.
True. Okay, let's do it. Although, before we leave, I'm gonna... One moment. And then I start rummaging around and I start collecting a few bones, a skull, a few ribs, and just start putting them in my bag.
Yep.
Once I'm satisfied, I'm like, okay, ready, let's go.
Alright. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
We start to head back.
With your sack full of bones.
Ooh, wait, can I run and grab the body of the thing?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the body
Okay.
of the thing.
Alright.
And my bolt. I want my bolt back.
Yeah,
I'm not dropping below 20.
Your light bulb.
Yeah, my light bulb.
You pick up the tentacled mass that's slick with its own bodily fluid, kind of blood.
Kinky.
Slippery.
Tentacles.
It's got tentacles on the bottom, and then its center mass peaks in kind of a cylindrical cone.
It's a squid.
Is this? Yeah. It almost
It's a
looks
flying
like it could
darkness
just be
squid.
like a stalagmite or stalactite. I don't know how they go. But yeah, and it's pitch black.
Mike. Sorry.
Might tight.
I
It could be either one.
It's sure, yeah.
It just looks it It's just covered in darkness and
Okay.
it feels like it could blend in dark surroundings.
Okay.
It's got a nasty beak in the center too.
Well, I know a lot about squids, so
Yeah, you take the squid body and you carry it out of the cave.
cool.
Now that you've collected your bones and squid.
Let's go teach children.
Now!
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, let's head back to the town.
Seconded.
Except for
Alright.
headaches.
Yeah.
Can I have one?
That is too intense. It's actually quite nice out still. From the horrible darkness and general calamity of the cave.
Look how
Being
it ties
outside
it all
again is really
together.
nice. Wow. Continuity. Another C word.
You know what's another C word?
Cave.
Congratulations.
Aww.
Yeah. You cunt. Cool.
The forest is bright and cheery. The animals dance, the birds sing.
Jesus.
The beast is dead.
That was a cavalcade.
God damn it. No! I hate that card. Once again, you're close to civilization. You see your first farm in hours.
Wow.
You're
I
back
never thought
on
of
a
it as
relatively
farm.
beaten path. No. No other campaign reference. Okay. Anyways. Nope, they don't know about it. You make your way back after a few hours to the main road of Stettin. Ah! The sun is low in the sky. It's not twilight yet, but it's getting towards the end of the day. Barrius has just been marching along this whole time, super proud of himself. I'm the greatest.
Terrible tune.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah!
Fantastic.
people are milling about. It's not as busy as like early afternoon, late morning when you left. But the tavern seems to be a little more busy. And you could definitely hear voices and see lights from there. Warbley's Wares is also still open.
Fantastic. I would like to take some of the bones out of my backpack and start to tie them to my limbs and then put the skull on my head and then put some other ribs around my body and then walk up to the front door of his place.
Which place?
Warblers.
Warblies.
Okay.
Wow.
I would like to
Wobbly.
push open the door and say, "Old man, you left me back there all those years ago. I've come back for you."
Wow.
Warbley turns around and goes, "Ah! Ah! Who are you? Worry! Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah!" He steadies himself against the counter.
Fuck, I'm out of cure. I have another cure wounds.
His eyes kind of glaze over. And he falls face first into the counter.
Fuck.
He couldn't tell that you were you, and he couldn't tell so badly.
I like leap over the counter and I like lay him on his back. And I like check for a pulse.
He's shaking and his pulse is going everywhere.
I just like tell him that it's okay, it's okay. It's just a joke, just a joke. Old man, please.
The demon!
It's not a demon, it's okay. It's okay. We're back. We're here to buy scrolls. It's fine.
He's just like shaking back and forth. You gotta do something.
I slap him.
You slap him, it does nothing.
Fuck.
He just keeps shaking.
I cast Cure Wounds.
He stops having a heart attack. He stopped shaking. Oh god. He goes, oh, I remember you. Oh, again. Why are you in my store?
I'll sneak out while this is happening to get everyone's off, and then sneak back in.
I pull the tentacle thing out and say, do you want to buy this?
He just goes, He just faints. God, you tortured this old man. He's knocked out cold.
Oh, wow.
I put it on the counter
Yep, alright, fair.
and just kind of like wait for him to come around. Kind of like lightly slapping him. Come on, bud. Hey, old man.
Love, yeah.
Hey, pink forehead. Let's go.
He finally goes, hi. What's happening?
Hey, we came back from the cave.
Okay.
There was a creepy tentacle monster in there. Are you okay? How's your heart? Do you want to chew on some aspirin?
Some what now?
Never mind.
Ooh, just give me a minute.
Do you want some cheese?
I love some cheese.
Okay, I pull up the cheese and like cut him off a piece. Hope this might not help. Fuck. This might be awful.
He takes a bite of the cheese, goes, and then he looks at the monster and just goes, And he goes, what's that?
Oh, that's the thing that killed everybody who went into the cave. We killed it.
Oh,
Who's the calamity now, bitch?
You survived?
Yeah. And it's all thanks to Barium here.
Who?
Barium. We're gonna go with Barium.
Barium, yeah. Belia?
Barius/Barium pops through the door.
Yeah.
Why are you torturing this old man?
He got like one drop of water on him and he lost his shit, exploded, and killed the monster. Never mind.
I got
Yeah,
it.
thanks.
Oh yeah.
Because it reacts with water.
This is a chemistry.
We're having fun and learning.
There'll be no learning in my sessions. Teach it forestry.
I almost asked what kind of trees they were, and then Grayson was like, I go on a pine cone. And I was like, I know what kind of trees they are. They're pine trees.
Magic pine tree. Whoa. Barius starts telling this amazing, completely fabricated story about how he slew the monster, and Warbly's just like wide-eyed, like, "Ooh, well done, young man." And at the end of it, he hands Barius the potion of healing.
He's gonna.
Those are congratulations for surviving the cave and defeating the monster. You both watch all this go down. Do you do anything?
No, he's gonna need it more than
We got 2 from the chest.
yeah, and you can hold on to those. I'm pretty good. Like because I'm gonna be, I won't be as close as you will be. So odds are more likely you're gonna need them more than me. So. Yeah. Yeah, we just kind of like cheer quietly from the background, egg him on.
Oh, he becomes egged.
Yeah. The fucking omelet, bud.
He's guest on.
He's hard boiled.
He's a hard boy.
Grow knife, 5 dozen eggs. Is he roughly
The
size of a barn?
No, not yet. He's pretty swole.
He's working on it.
He's trying. He just needs to cast transmutation magic to become the size.
I can do that later.
Eventually gets to the end of his story, and he receives the potion. And Warbly turns to both of them and goes, "Well, I am closing down pretty soon, so if you wouldn't mind, if you're not going to buy anything."
I say to him, and I'm like, "Hey, we were instrumental in helping. Do we get anything?"
Ooh. Well, I mean, I don't think I have anything like that potion, but you know what? I've got something special for each of you. And he goes over to the rack and gives you each one cantrip spell scroll.
Yeah.
And you can just choose which one it was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get on time. He then politely shoos you away, like, okay. Thank you for dealing with the Cave of Calamities. Really owe it all to this man. Barry's just puffs up in happiness.
Yeah, he's definitely the best.
Alright. Barrius marches through the doors, just glowing with self-confidence.
Good.
That's what it does.
I follow after him and wrap my hand around his shoulders and say "Let's get you a beer."
I'd love a
And
beer.
kind of walk into the tavern.
You open the doors, and again, decent population of townsfolk, villagers around. And actually, guess who's still there? Boston Met.
Yes. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Fun times. Whew.
Yeah, we burst through the doors. And I just loudly yell "Barkeep, get this man a beer!" And everybody, boys, you're gonna want to hear this story. We're just back from the Cave of Calamities.
Both of them met, see you, and both go, "Hey!"
Hey!
Brogert turns around and goes,
He loves us.
and Barrius throws out his hands, beckons everyone to come to him, and starts telling an even more elaborate and grand story than what he told Warbly. People are oohing and ahhing. And honestly, it takes up most of the night because he just adds more and more and more and all these little things. And he throws you guys in there occasionally, but for the most part, you can kind of just sit back and enjoy your beer as he's the center of attention.
Beautiful.
While he kind of distracts them,
Yes.
I want to ritual cast identify on the wooden dowel.
You cast identify on it.
So 11.
It's you can let me read it. Boop, 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 boop. Zoop. Identify one object. You sit there, trying to discern the magical properties of this wooden dowel with tavern music in the background. And you can't really tell exactly what it does. There's a general prophetic feel to it, but you can't really determine how to use it. It just seems imbued with a divine prophetic magic.
Does it require attunement?
No.
How many charges does it have?
No charges. This seems less of a magic item and more...
Was it created by a spell?
No.
Okay.
What you determine is that it's more of an object that has been created by someone with immense magical power.
Okay.
So much so that they just left their imprint on it.
Got it. So it's not a magical item.
Right.
It has the residue of a magical person on it.
Exactly.
And it was divination magic?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay. That's very... Fuck, there's an anime.
There's always an anime.
What's it do?
Nothing that I can tell. It was created by somebody with such high divination power that there were like magical residue left in the imprint on it. But I can't tell what it does. It doesn't require attunement. It's not a magical item. It doesn't require attunement. It doesn't have any charges. It's just like a dowel. Like all I can tell, I guess, is that it's a dowel that was carved by someone with insane divination magic.
That's all that you can tell from identifying.
What?
Tool for future use.
Yeah. I don't like that. It's a sneaky way to get around that identifying.
It's very truthful. It is exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Well,
Can
he's
I-
identifying. Oh, okay.
Sorry, can I spend the next 11 minutes after that ritual casting identify on Darius?
He's not really an object.
No, but if I cast it on a creature, I learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Oh,
So if they have any curses or spells like on them.
you can totally do that. Darius has no active spells on him.
Fantastic. Great. Just, you know,
Yep.
you should learn that kind of thing
Good
about
idea.
before you travel. Learn if they're cursed or not.
I would like to
It's not
attempt to
cursed.
order a chicken from Marky.
Did birds stop laying eggs yet?
Brogger looks at you like, if you're gonna pay for the chicken, I'll kill the chicken. I'll make you chicken. I'll cook it for you. But I mean, it's gonna be probably about 2 silver pieces. I get a lot of eggs from that chicken. And I'm a good cook. Hey.
What kind of meat do you have? If not chicken.
So I got some bacon.
Fish.
No. We're not close enough to the river. The fish kind of goes back. We have some salted fish. Salted and smoked. Yeah.
I would like your salted and smoked fish.
All right. Coming right up. He leaves to the kitchen and comes back with a plate of sliced salted and smoked fish and a little cheese and some crackers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Start munching away. Having a good time.
Okay. The rest of the tavern is almost entranced with Darius and his story. So they pay you little mind as the night goes on.
I take inventory of the people in the crowd as opposed to last night.
There are a few familiar faces. Doran, the cheese guy, is not there.
No.
A few new faces. But yeah, generally some more townsfolk, no new travelers. At one point, Roger does come up to both of you and go, I know you didn't sleep here last night. I have no idea where you went, but you gonna try to get a room tonight too?
What are your rooms going for?
1 silver piece a night. Pretty cheap if I say so.
Well, I mean, if you say so.
I do say so.
Based on my experience when I took Barry's up to his room last night, what's the layout of the room look like?
Some my
They're
experience.
small but comfortable.
Taking them to the.
Like you have enough space to walk around. Seems pretty good, but not lavish by any means.
Rafters?
What?
Rafters?
Yes, there are on the second floor. There are definitely rafters above the rooms, and like because it's a peaked ceiling, so you'd be able to sleep up there.
Ooh, vaulted ceilings.
Ew.
Share a room.
Sure.
I don't know.
I have not had a good rest. We will take a room.
Sounds good. He reaches out for the silver piece.
How much for the fish?
Oh,
Ooh, fish. You got fish.
comes with the room if you're gonna buy. That's why I asked.
Give him silver.
All right. Take out 1 silver, and you guys get to share a room. Yay! Is there anything else you want to do for the night before you go to bed?
No, I'm good.
Sleep.
Sleep. Wonderful. As the rest of the crowd gets drunker and drunker, you feel weary from your day's adventuring and find yourself retiring to your room. The night ebbs into darkness, and you fall into dream.
I don't dream.
And that is where we end. God damn it! Fucking homebrew races.